Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Manatee, the board game Peace Come to Life, and I am so excited to play 100 Line Last Defense Academy with you guys. Part 17? Part 17? That can't be right. I thought we were on like part 18. I don't know anymore. It's either 17 or 18. Follow along. Sorry, I just had a little bit of tech difficulties, but we are back up, back online, and ready to kick and roll. Let's get into 100 Line. Where did we last leave off with this game? We looked out the window. We saw... God, what did we do last? I guess I'll find out. Who knows? Oh my gosh, I have to talk to everybody? Why do I have to talk to everybody? Oh, I have to solve the murder! I have to figure out who murdered Gaku. That's what's going on. I have to prove my innocence. Tsubasa. Tsubasa I get. But what are you doing here, Takamaru? Cause she said she found something cool, duh. What is it? There was a box of junk inside this garage. I rummaged through it and found this. What's that? It's a voice changer. See that patch thing on the tip of the cable? Stick it to your throat and you can use it to freely change your voice to anything you like. Evidence! Oh my gosh, Danganronpa evidence! Hello, first time chatter, welcome! We are playing 100 Line Last Defense Academy and it looks like we just found a voice changer. Hell yeah, we're getting closer to solving this murder. Somebody murdered Gaku. I don't think it was me, but also my brain goes pop and I pass out and then people die, so who knows? It could be me! Anyway, you can make it go higher, lower, or smooth is better. Also, if you have a sample voice recording that's long enough, you can make yourself talk with that voice too. Isn't it cool? Sure, but what is it even doing here? I wouldn't know. Maybe whoever used this place last left it behind. Maybe whoever used this place last left it behind. Huh? Who would that be? How the heck would I know? You're the player of this video game. You figure it out. Okay. What are you doing here, Takami? Oh, right. I told them why I was there. Investigating Gaku's murder, huh? I think you're looking in the wrong place. We don't have anything new to share. We were all fast asleep in our rooms when he died. We couldn't have possibly seen or heard anything or anyone suspicious. Any personal guesses? Like, do you know if anyone has a grudge against Gaku? They turned and looked at each other. Takami. Are you thinking one of us is the killer? No, that's not it. I already told you. The culprit is an outsider who's already escaped outside the wall of fire after killing Gaku. Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't want to be suspicious of anyone anymore. Ain't gonna make that mistake again. He was probably referring to that time he suspected I was the killer. Okay, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me. After saying that, I turned to leave. Goodbye! Let's go talk to some other goofballs. Oh boy, my two faves. Just kidding, Darmi's my top fave. But these two are really close up there. They might be second and third. Let's talk to you first. Kurara and Kyoshika. What are you two doing here?
So, this is where this Gaku person was killed.
It was weighing on our minds, and so we came.
Everyone here is such a dimwit that it's highly likely that they missed a vital piece of evidence or two.
Oh, so you're here for the same reason I am. Are you investigating the case as well, Sir Takami? Yeah. Do you want to help me out since you're already here? I want to re-examine the scene of the crime. We searched the room together, but found nothing of note.
Did you investigate this place immediately after the murder took place?
Yes, before we cleaned Gaku's blood off the floor, but we didn't find any clues that would bring us any closer to the identity of the killer then either. How about the murder weapon? Despite our best efforts, we haven't found it yet. It's not in this classroom or anywhere else on the school grounds.
What about the threatening note scribbled on the digital blackboard?
Was it erased? Yeah, it was making us uneasy, so...
That was a stupid thing to do.
We could have used the handwriting to pinpoint the killer. They weren't wrong.
Huh?
By the way, there's something I need to ask you. I asked them what they were doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5.
Wait, are you suspicious of us?
Not really, it's just... I was sleeping in my room at second to last Defense Academy, of course.
As was I. In my own room, that is.
It is okay. It's a little crazy. This game is okay. I don't know if you've ever played Danganronpa, but Danganronpa is like a slice of what this game is because it was the first game that the creators made, and that's just classic. You're trapped in a school. People are getting murdered. Figure out who done it. Classic murder mystery, with like the high school kind of romance stuff going on the sidelines. You build these relationships and then you see all your friends die. 100 Line is more complex because it's even more of a mystery, and also it's not one long narrative visual novel. Your choices affect the story. So there are completely different endings depending on what you choose throughout the stuff. So far I have chosen to kill Ato. We have chosen to stay in the school when the killer was here. So we put a target on our own back. And we haven't chosen much besides that. But yeah, it's a really long game. Anyway, let's keep going.
I can't believe we're not on your list of suspects. Look at me. I'm the very epitome of innocence.
Oh, I cannot believe we're on your list of anyway, whatever. Back to it.
Hey, what was with that look?
I mean, have you seen yourself? More like the epitome of I've got something to hide.
You were talking about my mask, right? Are you telling me to take it off? No, absolutely not. This mask stays on no matter what anybody.
Right before she finished her sentence, Kyoshika snatched her mask away, revealing Kurara's face. She held the mask up high before throwing it onto the ceiling catwalk.
My mask is gone! My mask! Where did you hide it?
Kurara kept looking around in a panic. It didn't seem like she noticed Kyoshika had thrown the mask away. That didn't really matter. What did matter was her exposed face. It's Kurara.
What?
Oh no, I was just thinking how you looked the same in the other timeline too.
Why would I look different? This is the face I was born with.
I know
what you're trying to say. This face is too cute to be natural, right? But I swear, I never did anything to it. Who cares about that? Where's my mask? I feel naked without it. Don't look at me.
I believe I just saw Sir Takamaru taking your mask somewhere.
That bonehead! Give me my mask back to me, Takamaru!
She dashed out of the classroom, shrieking away. My. Her actions are as adorable as her looks. We ought to let her run around like that for a while. Kyoshika disappeared after saying that. Now, alone in the classroom, I doubted I'd learn anything new by sticking around. I guess I should go too. Who to look for next? Where's Darmy? Fine, we'll just go in order. We'll talk to the people in the order. Hiroko and Yakumu, what are you guys doing here?
Nothing questionable. I just always feel calmer next to dead bodies.
That is extremely questionable if you ask me. I do not know why, but I just found myself wanting to come here. Do normal people find themselves wanting to come to a morgue? It's a lot less questionable than coming to the morgue to feel calmer next to dead bodies.
Even I can agree with that.
Yugumu put his hand over his mouth and giggled. What about you? I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case.
I see. So you're here to re-examine the corpse.
I doubt there's anything new to discover. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt. With that, I started investigating Gaku's dead body again. I didn't make any new discoveries, just like Hiroko said. What was the cause of death? Hemorrhagic shock. I couldn't say it the first time, I can't say it this time.
How about the murder weapon?
A foot-long blade. The shape of the wound seemed to indicate a kitchen knife of sorts.
Have you found the knife?
Not yet. Wait a minute. Why is Yugumu suddenly acting all detective-like?
I'm just curious. Don't mind me.
Huh? Oh.
Let me see. You already told us the estimated time of death when we were at second to last Defense Academy.
Yes, between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Before you ask, I was sleeping in my room at the time. What about you, Yugumu?
What?
Huh?
What were you doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5?
Is that relevant to the case?
I'm just trying to cover all the bases. Please.
Needless to say, I was in my room at second to last Defense Academy during that period of time. Or perhaps I should say I was in dreamland, for I was sleeping like the dead.
All right.
Why do you ask?
Because... Are you hesitating to say it out loud? Then I will do so on your behalf. Because you are an assassin, Yugumu.
Ah, yes. That is certainly a reason to be suspicious. However, I am much chagrined. I do not revel in meaningless murder. Indiscriminate killing goes against my personal code.
There is always a possibility that Gaku was someone special to you. Yeah, he does sound like a bit of a necrophiliac. I cannot lie there.
Impossible. I have never met this Gaku when he was alive. Of course, I have no evidence to back that statement up. All I can do is plead for you to believe my words.
I trust you. no hesitation either. You know what? This assassin who likes to be around dead bodies to keep him calm, he sounds like a real trustworthy guy. What a friend. I didn't hesitate to answer because I'd seen Yugumu and Gaku's relationship in the previous timeline. There was just no way they had met each other before this. His statement about not killing meaninglessly was quite possibly true as well. In the previous timeline, Yugumu never killed any of his allies and never showed any indication that he wanted to. Oh, also, what you don't know is that we've lived through 100 days of this timeline already, and then we decided to time travel back, and we're reliving it all over again, and we're seeing how the timeline is changing.
Your trust in me is heartening.
He smiled a little as he said that. Huh? Well, I guess I'm done here then. Thanks for listening to me. After thanking them, I turned around and left. Onward! Let's go. Let's go interrogate the invader. Look at this beautiful little cage we have her in. Eva. Takumi, you've regained consciousness. Yeah, though battling you was what caused me to faint in the first place. Sorry about that. You're actually apologizing to me? Why wouldn't I? You saved my life. I heard you were really standoffish to the others. That wasn't my intention. I merely said I wouldn't be sharing any information if Takumi wasn't here. It was pointless asking Eva for information about Gaku's murder case, so I asked her for more information about the enemy instead. I'm here now. Tell me everything useful you know. Useful. Yeah, like the enemy's headquarter location, invader types, number of troops, your war strategy. At that, Ava's face suddenly clouded over. I'm sorry. I feel a little unwell. Feigning illness now? Give me a break. Yeah, there's time travel too. There's everything in this. I'm not feigning. It's true. That wasn't what you promised. I came here alone like you asked, okay? Alone? Does it look like there's anyone else with me? No, that's not what I was wondering about. It's just, I never asked you to come alone. All I said was I would talk once Takumi was here. What do you mean? Whatever it is, I do not think I am able to talk. Please, leave me for now. Ava was clearly feigning illness. There was nothing I could do to make her talk. Her prison cell was locked. I won't be able to go inside without the key, and it's not like I can force her to spit out the information I wanted even if I could.
Hey!
This is ridiculous. I cursed and kicked a pebble as I left the courtyard. Alright, let's see if we can talk to Darmi. Ah, she's still not here. What a lame thing. Whatever. We'll talk to these two goofs.
Huh?
Oh, hey guys, what are you doing here?
Listening to the calming sound of running water.
And trying to make ourselves as comfortable as possible. Comfortable, huh?
What about you?
Oh, actually, I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case. Well, that's got nothing to do with us then, right? That Marco kid was killed here between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Both of us were at number 2 that day. Oh, just in case, number 2 was in second to last Defense Academy. Whole thing's too long to keep repeating, so I shortened it.
We've also taken to calling this place number 1. Although its official name is the Last Defense Academy, shortening it to last sounded strange, so we settled on number 1 instead.
Got it. Thanks for explaining.
Hey, are you suspecting us?
Of course not.
Actually, it's not completely impossible for one of us from number 2 to have done it.
What?
Any of us could have used the school bus to travel to and from here overnight.
Oh.
Now that you mention it. Bedtime is at 11 p.m.
Someone could have set off at midnight after everyone else had fallen asleep. If they pushed the bus to its limits, it would have taken about 3 hours to get here.
Putting their time of arrival at around 3 a.m. If they took only 30 minutes to finish the job, they could have left number 1 by 3:30 a.m.
And returned to number 2 at around 6:30 a.m. Just before the morning announcement at 7 a.m.
Also, someone from number 2 coming here wouldn't have triggered the Wall of Fire's intruder alert.
That's true. Wait, and you're telling me this is members of number 2 yourselves?
Oh, sorry for shooting my mouth off like that. It's just, you know, the incident doesn't quite feel as real to me because I've never met the victim.
Just in case I asked them what they were doing between 11 p.m. on day 4 and 7 a.m. on day 5. And as I had expected, their answers were the same. I was sleeping like a log in my room.
Me too.
Okay. Looks like we got a group of people over here. Oh my gosh, there's Darmi. There's the love of my life. Hello, hello, beautiful. What are you guys doing here? At my question, the 4 of them tensed up and looked at each other. Nothing in particular.
We were just bored, that's all. There are lots of things we can use to relieve our boredom here.
After hearing the reply, I informed them that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. They were taken aback.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Gaku was killed in the early morning on day 5. Almost 20 days have passed since then.
Why now?
Because you guys said you wouldn't trust me until I sniffed out the real culprit, remember? Does that mean you're suspicious of us? I didn't say that. It's actually much better if I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that we're all innocent. The more people we can confirm are innocent, the sooner we can prove that the killer has never been one of us to begin with, right?
I see your point, but I'm afraid that'll be difficult to accomplish.
Why?
Nobody from Group 1 has a verifiable ally. Oh, Group 1 is in the original members of the LDA Special Defense Unit.
Whereas Group 2 refers to the 5 members from second to last Defense Academy. Wait, Sister Dearest, But you and I have ironclad alibis.
Because we were sleeping together in the same room? That doesn't hold any water from an objective point of view. It is just as Hiriko said. The testimonies of a sibling doesn't count.
Miss Amamiya, you're distrustful of us too.
Who said that? You're jumping the gun here.
What if we looked at possible motives? Motives? Like, is there anyone among you who had something against Gaku?
Takumi, are you really expecting someone to say yes to a question like that?
Besides, as Mr. Ginzaki mentioned just now, Mr. Mariko was killed in the early morning on day 5. At that point, we'd only known each other for 4 days. Hardly enough time to develop a grudge deep enough to stab someone that many times over.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why I believe there's no point in trying to solve this case by looking at motives. The murder was carried out by a lunatic. That's the only way for this to make any sense.
Which means the prime suspect would be...
The craziest lunatic of us all! The man, the myth, the meme himself, Takumi!
Hi!
Why me? Because you killed Mr. Atsuki so easily, just like that.
And without any proof.
How many times do I have to explain? He betrayed us in another future, and that's why...
Would you say that to the police?
Would that even hold up in a court of law?
I killed him to stop him from carrying out a crime in the future.
Does that sound like a good defense to you? They're so mean to him. It was the same old argument that wasn't worth repeating, so I didn't bother continuing. I simply sighed deeply, shook my head, and left. Hey, back in my room. I finished talking with everyone. Sadly, I didn't manage to unearth anything new. What are you talking about? We found a voice changer. While nobody in number 1 had an alibi, they didn't have a motive either. Nothing's changed about this. But the 5 new members from number 2... I've realized any one of them could have been the culprit. They could have taken the school bus to and from number 1 and number 2 overnight. They could also enter without triggering the alarm. All this investigation has done was throw more names onto the suspect list. The murder weapon was still missing, and the killer left no trace at the scene of the crime. In short, there are 0 clues to go on. How do I even continue the investigation like this? No! No. They moved his body. So remember when he went to talk to those 2 and they were just chilling in the quote-unquote morgue? This high school has a morgue room in which you can store dead bodies. I don't know who built this school. We don't really know who's in charge. But I guess they planned for people to die. And so thus they have a room called the morgue room. So he's been on ice for 19 days, basically. I sighed and collapsed onto bed. Probably not much better to just have a dead man in a room for that long. Actually, we have 2 dead people in the room, right? Didn't we kill somebody else? Didn't someone else die? I forget. Anyway, the day drew to a close and night slowly took over. Ding dong! Bing bong! Oh yeah, we do have 2 dead bodies because Eito's body's in there too. So Eito and Gaku are both dead in the morgue room.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Seirei's carefree voice faded away into the darkness, only to be slowly taken over by a cold silence. It was in that silence that I found myself heading to a certain place. Hell, I mean the courtyard. Where Ava was being held. I went closer to her cage and stopped just in front of it. You get to hear my shitty half-assed Russian accent again. Because I don't know if you've realized, but there's 5 billion characters in this narrative, and I've been running out of voices, so every time someone new shows up, I've been giving them accents. Takumi, is something wrong? You look very tired. You look very tired. You look very tired. I'm not. You're just imagining things. Well then, why are you here? When Shoma was bringing food to me, he told me about Gaku. He also shared a lot of things with me. I am aware of your current predicament. They're challenging me. You mustn't lie to yourself, Takumi.
Huh?
What? The truth is, you think the killer is among the 12 of you, right? No, I don't. Please, you can be honest with me. I won't tell anyone. I'm the one you can remove as a suspect because I only arrived here 3 days ago. It's literally impossible for me to have killed Gaku. If I had managed to slip in somehow without triggering the alarm, I wouldn't have stopped at Gaku. In short, I am the only one in this school that you can trust right now. You've come here because deep inside, you know that too. Am I wrong? You may be right. The words spilled out of my mouth before I could stop myself. I couldn't even be sure if I had meant what I said. You and I are the same, Takumi. I don't trust my allies either. Especially not Vishnes.
Ah.
Why is that? That battle 3 days ago. She was supposed to send reinforcements for me. But they never came. She was using me as bait. Bait? She nodded and continued talking. She should have seen me being caught from where she was located. But she didn't do anything. Because that was her plan all along. Wait a minute. I thought Veshnes was dead. That is what everyone seems to believe. But is it really true? I am of the opinion that she is still alive somewhere out there. Takumi, here's the straight truth. There is a bomb inside my body. The detonator is on a joint in my left hand pinky finger. Moving it in a particular motion triggers an explosion. Anyone standing within a 25-yard radius at that time would be blown to smithereens. Please relax. I don't intend on going through with it. If I did, I would have done it a long time ago. Anyway, Vishnes ordered me to do this. If you get caught, blow yourself up in front of everyone in the Special Defense Unit. I was not to humiliate myself by becoming a prisoner of war. But you didn't do that. My orders were to detonate in front of everyone. I was to blow up every single member of the Special Defense Unit. I didn't detonate the bomb when you apprehended me because the other 4 members were on the rooftop. I get it now. That's why you wouldn't offer any intel until I came. But you came alone, which defeated the purpose of the request. You were all supposed to come together. That was Veshnes's plan, huh? Yes, to allow you to capture me before detonating, taking out everyone in one fell swoop. That's why she didn't send reinforcements. Ava clenched her jaw and lowered her head, her eyes brimming with tears.
Huh?
Okay, I understand the situation a little better now. But why are you sharing this top secret plan with me? I wasn't lying when I said I was feeling unwell this afternoon. It was bothering me that much. I had to choose between lying to you and eventually killing everyone here or telling you the truth and joining your side. The weight of that decision made me feel so ill. But in the end, you decided to side with me? Yes, because I could never betray someone who saved my life. One more thing. Your eyes. When I look into them, I sense something familiar. Something familiar? Solitude. It dwells within you. Those lonely eyes were what drew my heart to you. Her words weighed heavily on me. It felt like something I was trying desperately to keep hidden had been forcefully exposed. Yet instead of panicking, I felt a strange sense of relief deep inside. Okay, listen, I chose to give her a little accent because I was like, oh, this girl doesn't talk. She's so shy. She doesn't speak the English language. She does not shut up. Why does she talk so much? She's talk. I may have been unknowingly putting a barrier between myself and the others because of my suspicions. It truly felt like Ava was the only one I could open up to, because she was the only one I could say with absolute certainty didn't kill Gaku. By the way, aren't you going to ask me about that army?
Huh?
Nah, I'm not in the mood for that right now. I probably wouldn't remember anything anyway. Then, may I ask a favor? Go on. Please, return my mask to me.
Huh?
Your mask? The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. My people highly value our masks. We consider them as a part of us. Without it, I feel exposed. Fine. Your mask, right? Yes. Thank you so much. Hydrate, redeem. Oh boy. You know what that means. Glug, 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 glug. Okay, I have been properly hydrated. Thank you for hydrate, redeem. After leaving Ava, I went back to my room. I had mixed feelings about our conversation. A chaotic mix of slight relief, intense guilt, and great confusion.
Hey!
Ah! With a loud cry, I jumped into bed and resigned myself to a sleepless... Why did he scream like that? Ah! Like he saw a freaking ghost. I thought somebody was in his bed. Day 25. Or for those of you who have been here long enough, day 125. Alright, let's listen to the talking egg.
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 25th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity.
He says this every morning and every night.
Be ready to give your lives to protect
Also,
our
he's dead.
beloved school from the
Sorry, you don't
vile
know this, but these are just
enemy.
recordings of him when he was alive. After waking up to the usual morning announcement, I walked out of my room straight into Tsubasa. Morning, Takumi. Heading to breakfast? Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something? What is it?
Huh?
Do you know what happened to Ava's mask? Ava's mask? Yeah, that thing she was wearing on the battlefield before she revealed her true face. Oh, that. It's being kept somewhere in the garage. Great, thanks. I'll go grab it later. Immediately after saying that, the door to the stairwell flung open, and Kyoshika came charging over. She quickly ran over to us with a strained look on her face and said, "Huh? Something disturbing has been discovered in the classroom on the first floor."
Huh?
Something disturbing? You must come immediately. Everyone else is already on their way. I followed Tsubasa and Kyoshika to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon arrival. What? No way. Not again. It was a repeat of day 4. Somebody had used red spray paint to write something on the digital blackboard again. The only difference was the content of the text. This time it said, "Let's play a killing game." Who found it first? 'Twas I. Upon discovering this foul scene, I immediately set off to inform everybody of it. What were you doing here in the first place? Yes. Well, I had wished to retrieve Lady Kurara's mask before breakfast.
Huh?
It had been left on the ceiling catwalk since you flung it there yesterday?
Kyoshika, you shall pay for this later.
Kurara was already wearing her mask. She must have retrieved it before the rest of us came running in. Who would write something like this? Isn't it obvious? It's the same bastard who wrote the last threat. The same one who killed Gaku.
Are you sure? The handwriting seems a little different.
My dear sister's sharp perception pierces through everything. So someone else wrote this? Who? Wait, could it be Ava? No, I don't think that's possible. When I delivered breakfast to her just now, her cage was properly locked. Who has the key? I do. It's the only copy in existence. Also, there's a special IC chip embedded inside that makes it impossible to duplicate. We can think about that, the author, later. I'm more curious what this killing game is supposed to be referring to.
Which part of killing game is so hard to understand? It's a game where you kill or be killed. It still doesn't make sense. Who plays? What are the rules? Where? How? When? Why?
Suddenly, Shoma raised his voice. Everybody, look. There's something on the teacher's desk. This looks like a tape recorder. I guess we should listen to it. I pressed play and an eerie sounding voice came out of the recorder.
The game has officially begun. Like the blackboard says, let's all play a killing game together.
Who had the voice changer? Tsubasa and Takamaru.
The name of this game is The Invader Hunt.
This is so much fun. Oh my god. Okay, so sidebar, something you need to know about me, Mana, the little board game VTuber, is that I love killing games. I love killing games so much. I love Alice in Borderland, I love Squid Games, I love high stakes death games, so like any kind of high stakes game, Kaiji, Kakegurui, Saw, Hunger Games, Danganronpa, every killing game that's ever been alive to exist ever. That's my favorite thing, and that is my shit. So I am so fucking pumped to play this right now. I am... Anyway, back to the game. The message continued. Anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. That is all. With those eerie words, the voice stopped. Silence prevailed. We could have heard a pin drop. We were all frowning, although nobody said anything. The last note hadn't been a prank. Sirei was destroyed and Gaku was murdered. This note could have been written by the same person. Oh, yeah, this note could have been written by the same person. His last words especially kept echoing loudly in my mind. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. By the way, Kako, you mentioned something about the handwriting of this message being different from the last. Maybe the culprit deliberately changed it. We should keep that possibility in mind. Too soon to be jumping to conclusions about two different culprits when the MO is the same. So, Gaku's murder is on the move again? Basically, this could be from the same person who killed Gaku. If so, we might be able to find their true identity by joining the game. But that option came with major risks. The monster who destroyed Sirei and slaughtered Gaku is behind it after all. Join the game despite the risks, or try to keep everyone as safe as possible. We had until 7 p.m. to decide what to do, but it didn't seem prudent to delay our decision until the last minute. We had to stay united, all of us. For that to happen, I had to clearly express my opinion on this matter first, as team leader. Okay, so I know that typically when we make a decision in this game, I leave it up to chat, and whoever majority votes for whatever, that's what we go with and that's what we choose. However, I am vetoing every single one of you. You do not get a choice this time. If I get the option to join this killing game, we're joining the killing game. I want to kill some people. But what was our best option? Should we join the game or ignore it completely? I thought long and hard about what to say, and then I made my decision. Yes! We're doing a killing game, you guys! We're doing a killing game! I'm so excited. Hell yeah. I'm peeing my pants right now, you guys. Join the invader hunt. Yes, 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 yes. Gotta make sure. Yes, 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 yes! Join the game. Join the game. It's your future. It's your death.
I think I'm going to join the game.
Feeling determined, I voiced my intention to participate.
Ah.
Will you all join me in this invader hunt? Oh, no, no, no. Have you lost your mind, Mr. Sumino? Participating in a shady game like this would make us just like Mr. Marco, jumping into the fire and getting stabbed for it. We might end up getting slaughtered just like Gaku. I know it could be dangerous, but I think ignoring the invitation would be even more dangerous. We ought to accept despite the risk. Hey, Takumi, let's think about this rationally. Who knows what kind of monster is behind this? I'm not actually a true crime girly, so I don't actually listen to true crime stuff. I just really like solving puzzles. And death games all have really high stakes puzzles, and I like gambling. But yeah, death is good. I mean, I feel like the list of video games that do not involve death is shorter than the list of video games that do involve death. Anything could happen if we join some insane game like this, man.
Hey!
I more than understand the risks of participating, but I still want to know. I want to know who killed Gaku. I want to know who put us in this situation. I thought things would be different without Eito secretly manipulating us, but apparently, I was wrong. Someone had destroyed Sire and killed Gaku, all in the space of one night. Gaku's death plunged us all into paranoia, and we haven't been able to come together since. Who could possibly be doing this? Everyone, please. I'm begging you, even if it's just this once. Go along with me. Please, join the game with me. I bowed my head while shouting my pleas, trying to show them how serious I was. But I didn't get the reaction I was hoping for. Sorry, Takumi. I can't. It smells like a trap to me.
I'm out too. There's something so vulgar about using a game to encourage murder.
Ah.
A group of strangers all killing each other without any love behind it. It's no better than a hedonistic orgy.
Huh? Did someone say orgy?
Oh, simmer down, you stupid perv.
I'm out too. The audience hates to see a team turn on each other like that. My life may be worthless, but if I die, I won't be able to see my dog Leo again. This is bad. This is really bad. At this rate, I'll be the only one playing. How do I convince everyone that this is the right move? What do I have to do? Before I could say anything more...
Are you kidding? Sign me up!
I love Darumi. Uh-huh. What? Not the NSFW torture BL. Hello? I love you just going on to Twitch chats and exposing your ex's secrets. Well, I don't know how secret it was. Sometimes people have very public Twitters about that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna play the game, obviously. I mean, duh. Yeah. Obviously, a killing game's about to go down either way. Finally, the god of killing games has smiled on me and broken the chain binding me to this pitiful, tedious life. Anyway, that's why you're all gonna join. It's mandatory.
Yeah, right. I'm not fucking doing this.
We can't start killing each other. We're here to fight invaders. Excuse me? If you guys keep acting like such wusses, I won't get my killing game. We need at least a double-digit player count or it's not gonna happen. And I need it to happen. I've been waiting for this my whole life. I'm so sick of this lame tower defense game. I want to kill each other. Do it! We're all gonna do it, right?
Darumi vociferously urged everyone to play. But the more she insisted, the more it turned everyone off.
What utter foolishness. I'm not entertaining this nonsense anymore.
Disgusted, Kurara left the classroom. The others followed soon after. If you want to kill each other, do it by yourselves. I won't stand for this. Sister Dearest and I are going back to our rooms. I've always wanted to storm out in a dramatic huff like this.
So cliche.
In the end, the only ones left standing in the classroom were...
Huh? What's wrong with them? Not playing, like, defies the laws of nature.
Myself, Darumi, and Hiriko. Hiriko, are you going to play the game too? I'm shocked. I didn't think you'd have any interest in something like this. Don't misunderstand me. I have no interest at all in the game itself. I just want to make sure. Make sure? Hiriko fell silent, refusing to elaborate. She does tend to be secretive. Well then, the three of us will meet in the leisure lounge tonight. that may be. You may just be attracted to sadistic girls. Let's quick list your top 3 favorite characters. Are they yandere? The message said anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. Well, with so few participants, it's entirely possible the game will be cancelled.
No! My long-awaited killing game is slipping through my fingers!
Hiriko and I went back to our rooms, leaving Darumi behind to wallow in despair. Oh, poor Darumi, we need to have this killing game. It needs to happen. An invader hunt. I was lying in my bed contemplating this mysterious game that we were supposedly going to play. Why would whoever wrote the message invite us to join a game? What kind of game did they have planned? Or was the announcement itself a trap? I was racking my brain, unable to figure out any possible intention behind all of this, until suddenly... Ding dong! Huh? A visitor? I opened the door and came face to face with Darumi. I love Darumi. Darumi? What's up? Hey, why aren't you saying anything? Darumi continued to stand there, not speaking so much as a single word. 1 minute passed. Then 2.
Three people isn't enough.
Finally, she spoke.
A killing game with only 3 people? That's just not gonna work. The joy of a killing game is that there are a ton of participants and a lot of dying. 3 people do not a massacre make. I mean, forget Royale. That's not even enough of a battle to get excited about. Totally impossible. Like, way impossible.
She was muttering to herself, but I more or less understood her point. So you're saying there's not enough people to hold a proper killing game?
I've literally been saying that this whole time.
Hey!
Really? I didn't notice. I got the feeling this announcement only exacerbated Darumi's emotional instability.
Normies always do this. They're like so happy to do an athletic meet or a talent show or whatever, but if you suggest a killing game, they're like, ew, no way.
That's probably because they don't want to die.
At this rate, I'm not going to get my killing game. Can't have that. If it gets canceled, it's so over. Yeah. You have to help Takumi. Tell them how important this is and convince them to play.
Are you kidding? There's no way they'd listen to me. Even just now, they barely paid any attention to what I had to say.
It'll be fine. Just stand in their doorways and keep putting on that peer pressure. They'll keep eventually.
You mean like what you're doing to me now?
I might be dumb and useless, but even I can handle staging a sit-in. I mean, I did stick around my parents' house for basically my entire life without ever running away, no matter how much my brother and my daddy yelled at me to leave. No, I guess that was mostly because I didn't have anywhere else to go.
What do I even say to that?
A Okay, you'll be in charge of convincing Takamaru, Shoma, and the twins. Your job is to flip the willing players before we're supposed to flip them to willing players before we're supposed to meet. You have to get them to play, no matter what.
Darumi stormed away without giving me a chance to object. Man, why is she so pushy? But now that she's asked, I can't just do nothing. I don't want the game to get canceled either. So I guess I should try and encourage everybody else to join in. I'm supposed to persuade Takamaru, Shoma, Ima, and Kako. Of the four, Takamaru seems the most likely to hear me out. He looks like a hard ass, but at his core he's genuine and kind. He might be willing to listen if he sees that I feel strongly about this. Okay, first one I'm gonna try to convince is Takamaru. That settles that. Now to think of a way to get him to join. He's probably against it because he's wary of what might happen. His concerns are valid. The monster who slaughtered Gaku is behind this after all. I get why he'd want to avoid a confrontation. But if we don't participate, we may never find out who's really behind all this. I can't let that happen. I want to catch whoever killed our friend no matter what it takes. Gaku might have been a careless, sneaky goofball, but he was one of our own. He didn't deserve to die. I'll never forgive whoever killed him. I'm going to find them. And I know Takamaru feels the same. Maybe I should get him to remember how he felt when Gaku was murdered. But how do I do that? How do I get Takamaru fired up again? How do you reignite the rage in someone's heart? No point in trying to figure this out on my own. I should ask around and see if anyone has any ideas. I feel like it's as easy as, hey Takamaru, meet me in the morgue. Remember your friend's dead body that's laying right here? Oh, wow, yeah, isn't that cool? Maybe we should get revenge. How to get Takamaru fired up? Pro wrestling, obviously. When you're locked in tight and exchanging pure soul energy with another fighter, your heart will be on fire. Come and experience it for yourself, Takumi. I'll spar with you right now. Sorry, Moko, but now's not a good... Too much of a wuss to put your butt on the line and fight? Well, yeah. Man, I picked the wrong person to ask. Moving right along. You wish to know how to ignite the fire in Takamaru's heart. I recommend giving him stickers. Stickers? A while back, I was messing around and put a cute character sticker on Sir Takamaru's custom biker jacket. Blech. Hello, Black Blue. Welcome back to the stream. It's hydrate time. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Glug, 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 glug. I got my trusty soda pop right here next to me. Thank goodness for that. Okay, moving on. Here's everything you missed. No, no. Glug, glug, glug. Okay, more hydrate. There. Okay, here's everything you missed. Gaku was killed. We're trying to find Gaku's murderer. We have one invader locked in a cage. They left another message on the blackboard. It says that we have to join a killing game or else. Basically, we're being forced to join a killing game. We were given a choice. I made an executive choice without input from chat because it said, do you want to play a killing game, yes or no? And I went, hell fucking yes. So we're playing this killing game. Well, we're not yet. We have to... You look at me. Look at me. Look at me in my Mountain Dew eyes. Do I look like someone that is not hydrated by purely Mountain Dew running through my veins? This is my hydration. Okay. Anyway. So Darumi ran into our room, Soda is mostly water anyway. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting me in my journey. Darmy busted into our room. She didn't bust in our room, but she busted into our room. And she said,
Hey, you need to convince Takamaru and Shoma and Ima and Kaku to join the killing game or else.
and so we went, okay, Darmy. She staged a sit-in. She just stood in our room silently until we fucking listened to her. Anyway, so now we're trying to convince Takamaru to join the killing game, and that's everything you missed. He was completely overcome with rage. Not her impersonating him. Okay, so me voicing Kyoshika, voicing Takamaru. Let's go. The fuck do you think you're doing to my jacket? That's the window to my soul. If you ever transition, you better damn well call me so I can kick your ass man to man. That's exactly what he screamed at me. If I were to describe his countenance that day, he looked like an angry temple spirit or an active volcano. So indeed, a sticker will set him ablaze. I don't think it had anything to do with the sticker. I think he just got mad you messed with his clothes. This doesn't seem like it's going to be useful, but I'll try to remember it anyway. Takamaru is very serious about his biker outfit. Noted. I had a friend that drank so many energy drinks that it would sound like a Shinko machine when— oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's crazy. Yeah, Takamaru crazy. You know when you respect women so much, you kind of become sexist in a different way. Let's go this way. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Are you standing in the hallway? I thought you were just— are you not just standing in the hallway? Where are you? Shoma. Shoma, am I stupid? Where are you? What? Are you not in the hallway? I'm so confused. Where is he? There he is. He's way over here for some reason. Can I talk to you? How to get Takamaru fired up, you ask? Talk to me. You're asking the wrong person. My IQ is so low, it's a negative number. I couldn't possibly know. Can you stop the self-deprecation for a second and really think about it? What gets him worked up? I'm sorry. I have no idea. I'm too scared to think about anything. The invader hunt is all I can think about. They want us to kill each other. Shoma's completely terrified. It's pointless trying to question him further. Okay, ooh, let's go. Ah, damn. We're gonna go do the bad Russian accent so we can get it out of the way. I really thought that this girl would not talk that much, and all she does is not shut up. Ava's locked inside. What should we do with her? What are you— hello? Can I not talk to her? There she is. Takumi, did you bring it?
Huh?
But bring what? My mask. You promised me yesterday. Oh, that's right. She asked me to give her mask back to her yesterday. Sorry, Ava. I just don't have time for that right now. No. I have been waiting for so long. Takumi, are you going to break your promise to me? You're mocking me because you know I'm just a helpless prisoner. Calm down. I'll be sure to bring it when I'm done. Just wait a bit longer, please. You promise. You really will. If you don't, I'll break down crying. She incessantly confirmed again and again that I would actually bring it. That mask must be incredibly important to her. What's the most foreign accent I can think of? Ah, Russia. Okay, to the morgue. To the morgue. Wow, I'm shocked that these two are hanging out in the morgue. Real, genuinely shocked. Darmy, what are you doing here?
Can't you tell? I'm pretending to be a corpse. Duh.
A corpse?
If we're going to play a killing game, then all the useless nobodies like me are probably going to die first. So I thought I'd better practice being dead. That way I'll be a cool corpse when the time comes.
I see. Good luck with that.
You should look at Gaku's body and practice too. He's a perfect example of how we're all going to end up.
Okay, Darmy. Yugamu, what are you doing here?
I came to chat with that Eto Outski guy. I'm terribly intrigued by him.
Chat? He's a dead body.
Corpses are surprisingly articulate. You can learn so much just by looking at them. I knew the moment I laid eyes on his body, he was a brilliant assassin in his own right. Oh, I would give anything to have met him while he was still alive.
Oh, we're gonna talk to the body too? Okay. The moment I saw Gaku's body, I had an idea. This should work. I'm sorry, Gaku. I'm going to have to move your sheet. I pulled down the sheet draped over Gaku's body and came face to face with his brutalized corpse. Then, I took off his jacket. It was splattered with blood and covered in countless holes. The criminal stabbed him over and over with a knife. I felt like I could feel... what the other two are doing right now is watching Takumi walk into this room, say, hey, what are you guys doing here? They both answer what they're doing there. He turns away from them and starts undressing Gaku's corpse. Like, if you were them, what would you be thinking? Hey, what are you doing here? Cool, don't mind me. I'm just gonna take these clothes off this corpse. I rolled to loot the body. Cool. Nat 20. Take off all his clothes. He's naked. I felt like I could feel Gaku's pain and agony just by touching his jacket. They won't get away with this. They're going to pay. It filled my heart with a sense of duty and conviction. If I show this to Takamaru, he'll remember how angry he was when Gaku was murdered. Or he'll think, wow, Takumi just took Gaku's clothes. Takumi, where did you get this? Did you strip him? Did you? Let's go talk to Tsubasa. Honestly, those are actually the perfect two to watch him undress the corpse. Darmi's laying there pretending to be a corpse and the other one's probably licking Eto. How to get Takamaru fired up? Isn't he always fired up? I mean, is he ever cool or composed? But don't you think he's been holding back a bit too much lately? Normally, I'd expect him to be the first to jump at the opportunity to do this invader hunt. I mean, even Takamaru has to hold back sometimes. I mean, how many of our friends have died so far? Eto, Gaku, and even Sirei is just a heap of scrap now. What are Sirei's remains doing here? I'm connecting what's left of him to the PC in the war room to salvage whatever data I can. I figured if I can access confidential information, I can learn how to fix the corpse recovery drones and maybe I'll even be able to get some information on whoever destroyed him. So you're basically doing an autopsy? Yeah. I'm sure even Sirei regrets that this happened to him so suddenly, so I feel like I need to make his death mean something, at the very least. I felt my chest clench as I stared at Sirei's remains. I'll never forgive whoever did this to him. They have to pay. An incredible rage was coursing throughout my body. Tsubasa, do you think I could borrow him? I guess so, but what for? I'm gonna show him to Takamaru. The person who did this to Sirei was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. Takamaru might remember his rage when he sees this. We need to get Takamaru angry.
Well, if it isn't the village idiot, right on cue. What is wrong with you?
What's your problem? All of a sudden, why are you so angry?
Obviously, because you're a complete and utter moron. You want to play some killing game? You're such an uneducated street rat I could puke.
She's worried about you, Takumi. We were just talking and we think you're not thinking rationally. Takumi, it's not too late. We can rethink this. I know you have your reasons, but playing such a dangerous game is madness.
Even a sick necrophile like you should know a killing game is going too far. Try to rub your pauper brain cells together long enough to generate a spark and think about why you shouldn't value your freak fetishes over your own life.
She was being unnecessarily cruel, but Kurara was worried about me in her own Kurara way. I appreciated the sentiment, but... Sorry, but I've made up my mind. I'd gladly accept the risks for a chance to confront Gaku's killer, and nothing would change my mind. What do you mean? Does Takumi not agree with me? Does he also not yearn for high-stakes competitive games with silly little rules where you have to learn all the rules in the rule books, and if you don't pay attention to the rules in the rule books and also use your creative brain to think outside the box, you suffer the most ultimate painful death on theme with your character? Does he not also enjoy? Does he not partake? No, I think his... Whoa, almost spilt my hydration. Takumi's reason is that he absolutely has zero clues to go off of. He has searched this whole school for clues on the murderer. He has now not only just the Last Defense Academy students as his suspects, but he has realized that you could have taken the bus over, come in from Second to Last Defense Academy, gotten in the bus, and made your way back, all in the nighttime in which Gaku was killed. So everyone at Second to Last Defense Academy is also a suspect to him. And he has no clues to go after. No murder weapon, no alibis, no nothing. So he's like, if I play this game, I can get more clues and I can get closer to Gaku's murderer and I can prove my innocence. That's his reasoning. However, my reasoning is much more justified. Literally me, let's play Yahtzee, loser gets flayed to death. That's my jam. Okay, these should be enough to convince him. That's if I wasn't into free-to-play gacha games, I would have a gambling addiction, and I know that about myself, and I have accepted it about myself. Gaku's jacket and Sirei's remains. Holding on to them tightly, I barged into Takamaru's room. Whoa, Takumi? Where's your manners? You can't just let yourself in. Takamaru, sorry to spring this on you, but I have something I want to show you. What is this? It's all fucked up and full of holes. And real dirty, too. Covered in dark stains. That's Gaku's jacket. He was wearing it when he was killed. What? When he was killed? You mean these stains are his blood? You asshole. Why would you show me this? Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to see this, but we can't hide from it. It's got all these holes in it, see? Because he was stabbed with a knife over and over, brutally. That motherfucker stabbed him this many times. God damn it! Gaku must have been in so much pain! Takamaru's eyes were bloodshot as he stared at the holes in Gaku's clothes. He was shaking with fury. Here's where I get him once and for all. And this is what's left of Sirei. The person who did this was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. He might have been a machine, but I know he suffered. He was torn to shreds. Takumi, what the hell are you trying to do here? I know I owe you one, but I won't hesitate to fuck you up if you're just here to mess with the bodies of all our dead friends. No, that's not it. I just wanted to ask you. I looked Takamaru dead in the eye. It's very likely that whoever is inviting us to play this game is the same person who killed Sirei and Gaku. The killer who did this to our friends is throwing down a challenge. I moved closer to Takamaru. Takamaru, listen to me. Are you sure you want to run away from this game? If you back down now, you might never get another shot at catching whoever did this. I can't let him get away with this. I'm gonna kill him with my bare hands. But that ain't enough of a reason to play this game. If what happens to Gaku happens to all of us, then it's all pointless. Crap, he's still not angry enough. If I want to get Takamaru to join, and he's still on the fence after all of this, I'm just going to have to make him even madder. What am I about to do? What am I about to... Oh, fuck, I gotta do this game. Okay, Actually, I haven't done a persuasion game in a hot second. You guys probably haven't seen the persuasion game yet.
Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback, but this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's obviously a trap. We got no.
Shit, I made a bad choice. Okay, so
What's the matter, Takemaru? You two chicken shit to join?
Okay, so the trick with this game is that it's gonna pop up answers, and I have to pick the right ones. But you don't know. It's not like this or this. It's this or this or this or this. And as time passes, you just have to know the right ones to pick. I'm not chicken shit to do shit. I don't want to die for no goddamn reason. I gotta survive and protect my people. It's no good. I failed. I can't let Takemaru play it cool. I need to provoke him and get him white hot with anger. Takemaru, let's talk about this again. Okay, so now I gotta start over. I ain't got a problem talking about it, but you ain't gonna change my mind. Retry persuasion. Yes, please. I would like to retry.
I won't let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback, but this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's obviously a trap. We got no clue what's waiting for us in the leisure lounge.
Okay, so it's not that
We
answer.
can't just take up a challenge from a killer.
Ooh. There we go. Got it.
So, that biker jacket of yours is just for show, huh?
Fuck did you just say to me? What are you, deaf? I said a coward like you shouldn't be wearing a jacket like that. Bastard! You ain't gonna get away with talking about my jacket like that. She reflects my whole soul. It's just like Kyoshika said. Takemaru gets upset when you insult his jacket. He's lost his cool. Now's my chance. I'm going to make him see it my way. Wow, we only had to persuade him one time. This is the
Takemaru,
easiest persuasion
you
ever.
don't deserve to wear that jacket.
Ooh, Takemi, you did not go there.
The fuck, man? I ain't called the strongest gang boss that's ever lived for nothing.
You? A gang boss? You don't seem like much of a boss to me at all.
What?
Think about it. You're literally cowering, even though the person who killed your friend is throwing down the gauntlet. I didn't know a gang boss could be such a fair-weather friend and still get any respect.
Ooh, Takemi! Takemaru's face looked nothing short of demonic as he glared at me, but he didn't argue back. I must have hit him where it hurt. He was at a loss for words.
Takemaru,
I bumped my fist against his chest near his heart.
if you want to show me how a real boss acts, fight with me. Join me.
Please join the game with me.
Join the game with me.
You have to play a killing game with me, Takemaru, or else. Got him. Persuasion complete. That was so easy. It was just one choice. If you're gonna bust my balls like that, I guess I can't back down. Fine, I'll do it. I'll join this fucking invader hunt or whatever it is, and I'll kill the bastard behind all this shit. My hard work had paid off. Takemaru had finally agreed to join. Only 3 more to convince. But I didn't have time to stick around and celebrate. I quickly left Takemaru's room and set off to persuade the others. Since I'd won over someone as influential as Takemaru, persuading the others went smoothly. What? What? What?
Huh? Takemaru said he'd join?
If you got someone as cautious as Mr. Yakushiji to fold, then I guess the game can't be all that dangerous.
Everyone's going to join? Then I guess I should too.
Having successfully won over Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I'd met the quota Darumi forced on me. Ah, what? I didn't have to do persuasion battles with anyone else? That's so lame. Whatever. Whatever. And then, night finally came. Night did what? I arrived at the leisure lounge just before 7 p.m. and found that all of the other Special Defense Unit members were already there.
Huh?
We've got quite a group here. Did everybody decide to join the game? Honestly, I never wanted to come, but Darumi rang my doorbell at least 10,000 times. She was so persistent, I just gave in. I was eating a snack in the cafeteria when suddenly Lady Darumi snatched my holy Jumonji sword. I pursued the scoundrel in an attempt to retrieve her when suddenly I found that I'd been lured here. Oh, the holy Jumonji sword is safe and sound, if you were concerned. You could say this was a real steal.
Yoshika, give that blade of yours to me immediately. I'm going to snap it in half, along with your entire spinal column.
Why would you say something so frightening? Wait, what? Lady Kurara, you've come too?
We were worried that you disappeared so suddenly, so we came here looking for you. Yoshika, if you worry us like that again, I'll drop a heel right on the crown of your head to teach you a lesson. Oh, for the love of murder. Looks like we've all been tricked into coming here.
Darumi seems to have used some pretty underhanded tricks to get everyone to come.
Yeah! What a score! Yeah! With this many people, killing each other is gonna be so much fun! Alright, it's almost time for the game to start. Who's gonna die first? Maybe me? I sure hope so. Everybody, please kill me. Oh, I made sure to bring all of your infusers too. We're all set for the great slaughter to begin.
She's so prepared, it's scaring me. Darumi seems thrilled at the idea of us killing each other, but I don't plan on hurting any of my friends. I'm not going to let anyone else die. That's why I wanted to do this. It's almost time. What kind of person do you think is running this game?
I'm kind of excited to see who the bad guy is.
I think none of them actually do care about Takumi. I think that they did have, like Ima and Kako. I think that Kako would have been like, ooh, detective brain, ooh, mystery. I'm interested. And I think that Ima does anything and everything to support her. So Takumi's convincing was kind of just an excuse, like, oh, somebody else is doing it? Okay, so it doesn't look like we're siding with the murderer now? Cool. Shoma? That man is a follower to his core. I'm sorry, man? That boy is a follower to his core. If you say that everyone else is joining, then yeah, I totally expect him to join. Anyway, time passed. And finally, it was 7 p.m. But... For fuck's sake, nothing's happening. Nobody came. Nothing happened. The leisure lounge was as quiet and peaceful as ever.
Maybe the mastermind gave up after they saw a disgusting insect like me was joining.
Or maybe that whole message was just a prank. I love her. Honestly, as anticlimactic as that would be, a safe conclusion like that might be for the best. Look, it's getting late. I'm out of here. No sooner than Takamaru had said those words, it happened. Bees? Bees? They brought in the bees? Suddenly, an ominous sound came from out of nowhere.
What is that sound? It's awful. My ears hurt.
The hell? Is someone revving a bike engine?
No way. I've never heard an engine make a noise this horrible. Just listening to it's making me...
The unidentified sound grew louder and louder. I never told you who was doing the killing. Everyone, be prepared to get killed by bees. Ugh, I wonder where that's coming from. We looked around for the source of the sound. That's when we happened to look up at the ceiling.
Huh?
What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is this? I'm sorry. This is so goddamn funny. I don't know where to begin. These don't even look like, they look like fucking Pokemon. Sure. It's they call me the Green Bee Assassin. I swoop in with my green bees. Only to be greeted by an unbelievable sight.
Bees?
But bees? Where's that Nick Cage? Bees?
The hell? They're flying around with a bunch of big-ass bees?
Is that a spacesuit? Wait, no. A diving suit?
A bee parachute? I've never seen such a hideous mode of transport.
Okay, I'm so glad that everyone else's reaction is also to just stand there and shit talk what a loser this dude is.
I hate bugs! Someone get me some bug spray stat!
The individual in the spacesuit gradually lowered their altitude. They'd landed in the leisure lounge. You look fucking ridiculous. Take that helmet off and show us your face. Is this some Wrestling Federation's masked fighter? Love the costume, but you gotta lose the bees. We need to take this seriously. They might be with the invaders.
What if it's a commander?
Takumi, did you see a commander like this during your first 100 days? No, I never saw anyone like this. We never faced a commander who controlled bees, especially not one in a spacesuit, diving suit, sir. Hey, who are you? It's only polite to introduce yourself. Speak up, asshole. The mysterious person examined our faces without answering. Then they nodded, seemingly satisfied.
So good to see so many of you. With so many participants, this killing game is sure to reach a screaming climax.
Oh, I don't think you should be reaching a screaming climax right here, publicly in the school. Maybe do that in the safety of your own bedroom.
The more spectacular the battle.
Ah, spacesuits were based on diving suits. Very interesting, very interessante. Their voice sounded unnatural. Perhaps they were filtering it through a voice changer? We do know that there is a voice changer because Tsubasa found the voice changer. But if they had a voice changer, that means that they would be worried about us recognizing them, so it is someone we know. Their face was obscured by their mask too, so there was no guessing their age or gender. Well done for Well done for deciding to join my game. Special Defense Unit Maggots. I commend your small act of bravery. They commended us? Kyoshika, they're definitely being sarcastic or trying to provoke us. We're so terribly honored, but who exactly are you? What are you doing at this school? I'm here to play my game with you, of course. I'm the sponsor of the Invader Hunt. You may call me Sponsor. Treat the title with the respect it deserves. Sponsor. So this is the person who invited us to play this game. Which means... Time is precious. I wish to start the game quickly. First, we'll hold the opening ceremony. Let me ask you one thing first. I yelled over the sponsor, interrupting them mid-sentence. Are you the one who murdered our friend Gaku Maruko? A strange threat was written on the blackboard the day before Gaku's murder. It perfectly matches this order of events. In other words, it was only natural to assume this was the person behind Gaku's death. Does it really matter who I have or haven't killed? After all, every last one of you will die in this game. Don't dodge the question. I'm asking if you killed Gaku. Yes or no? Yes and no. There's no other way for me to answer. I told you not to dodge the...
Takumi! Read the room!
Darumi wants to play this killing game so goddamn bad. Oh, I love her so much. A sharp voice pierced my eardrums and caused me to cover my ears. Darumi?
I've been waiting for this day my entire life. I prayed to the god of killing games every night. Begged to be released from the pointlessness of my life. Begged for me, my parents, my brother, my teachers to all die in gratuitous, gory style. My dream is finally about to come true. I'm going to get my killing game I've always wanted. Don't ruin this for me. Don't you dare ruin my dream!
I was taken aback by the desperation in her voice. Aren't you? Aren't you a strange one? Are you that excited for my game?
Like you don't even know? Tell me all the messed up rules we have to follow.
It motivates me to hear you have such high expectations. Then allow me to explain the rules.
No, thank you. Not interested.
Carrara interrupted and stepped forward.
I have no intention of playing your game. I refuse to even recognize it. You want us to kill each other? I'd never approve of such a vile game.
Don't be so rash, Tomato Head. That vileness is what will make this game interesting. Oh, hi. Welcome those of you who are just joining. Let me give you a quick recap for everything that's gone on. I'm gonna say this so fast. Everybody, buckle in. We lasted all 100 days. We got sent back to the past so we could redo some of our choices so that more of our friends could live. Well, some more of our friends didn't live. We killed Ato. Somebody else killed Sirei. Somebody else killed Gaku. Could have been the same person that killed Sirei and Gaku. We're not really sure. Everyone from second to last Defense Academy came over to first Defense Academy. And now everybody is a suspect. And then there was writing on a chalkboard that said, please leave the school. We didn't leave the school. We stayed in the school. And then there was writing on the chalkboard that said, you want to play a death game? You have to play a death game. Nobody wanted to play the death game. I wanted to play the death game. I chose yes. Darumi chose yes. Hiriko chose yes. Everybody else said no. Darumi said, you must make everyone play this fucking death game or I will personally cry really hard. So we convinced everyone else in the school to play this fucking death game, and now this is the leader of the death game. We're gonna call him, what was his name? Proctor? Leader? Counselor? Teacher? Sponsor. It's literally on the screen. Am I stupid? So Sponsor showed up, and he's like, I'm the leader of the death game. You will now play a death game. And that's everything you missed. Welcome back. I did get a bad review from Rotten Tomatoes. They're calling, I don't know. Anyway, you might enjoy it more than you expect if you just give it a try. Why don't you just try Death Game like it's carrots or something? Like, you don't really know if you like a killing game until you try it, my guy. Come on. What's a little killing game between friends? It's not often that you get the opportunity to unleash your primal urges and kill your fellow man.
I told you, I'm not playing. I'm the scion of the Suzuki family, the pinnacle of all Suzukis. It's fine for me to trample on the ignorant masses from up on high, but there's no way in hell I'm allowing someone to try and kill me as if we're equals.
So you refuse to participate?
That goes for at least half of us. There's only the few mental patients here that want to play your deranged game. Takumi! She just called you a mental patient. She means you.
Oh, that's me. She means you too. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. I believe I made that very clear.
I believe you did.
Carrara glanced down for just a moment.
So go ahead and try.
All of a sudden, she was ready to fight.
Pull your filthy eyeballs out of your sockets and watch closely. Behold the Usuzuki family boxing technique. I'm going to beat you and your ugly costume until you're so swollen you look like you stuck your head in your stupid bee's hive.
Also, I forgot to tell you, but Sponsor, he flew down in a swarm of bees and he used one bee as a parachute to swoop in case you are a bee fan. Anyway. Wait, Carrara, don't try to fight them alone.
I can handle this by myself. I don't sense any fighting spirit in this pathetic worm. They have the quintessential Popper aura. All talk and no action. One punch will do it.
Ignoring our warnings, Carrara continued to close the distance between the Sponsor and herself. Oh no, she's gonna die. That's why they had her take her mask off, so that we could see what she looks like before she dies. Hope you
like the taste of noble fist.
Carrara was about to unleash her deadly uppercut when it happened. Carrara! Bzz, 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 bzz. The bees that had been hovering near the ceiling descended with a terrible cacophony of beating wings. And then... Oh no, they got her! And they took off her mask! They instantly grabbed Kurara and whisked her high up into the sky.
Put me down! Put me down this instant! Oh, these horrible things are so creepy!
Kurara squirmed frantically, but they held onto her tight, refusing to let go.
Kurara O Suzuki, I sentence you to being suspended mid-air.
That's actually funny. That's just so stupid that they wrote this in. You're suspended from school, but like, you're suspended in the air.
What a sight, don't you think? As they say, smoking fools rise to great heights. You can writhe and suffer for now. I'll ease your pain when the time is right.
Lady Kurara! Give back my Lady Kurara, you vile insect! Kurara, what do we do? How do we get her back?
Oh,
She's so high up, even my mid-air attacks wouldn't reach her. What do we do now? How can we save Kurara when she's all the way up there? Kako's sniper rifle might be able to reach, but this Kako has never used her hemo-anima before. Right now, there's no way for us to attack the bees up near the ceiling. In that case, we'll just have to attack the person controlling them. Ah! Suddenly, I found myself running at full tilt, making a beeline for the sponsor. I'm not going to lose anybody else. I let that determination take away my fear and carry me forward. I plunged my infuser into my chest as I ran. A good character in a show tells us exactly what they're going to do. That way, when they aren't able to do it, we go, oh! But I know they were every time I watch a show and they go, all right, let's talk about the plan. Step 1, we'll pick the lock in the front of the building. Step 2, this character will sneak around the back. Step 3, we'll plant bombs here, here, and here. Step 4, every time they start deliberately telling me a plan step by step, I'm like, oh, so you're telling me what's not going to happen. I see, I see. Give back. Aw, look at him go. I screamed as loud as my voice would let me and swung my sword my sword on the sponsor. I felt it connect. My blade was going to split them in two. I was so sure it would, and yet... Okay, so who do we know that is worried about us recognizing them so much that they would need a voice changer, but also isn't in this room with us currently? I think we have the boy on fire. I think we have the invader that's locked in a cage. I think we have, not Sire, but Nigo. And that's all I can really think of, unless they found a way to, like, replace their dead bodies in that room with a look-alike dead body. But they kind of used that shtick in Danganronpa 1, so I don't think they'd use it again. Ha ha ha. That tickles. Is that all you got, Takumi Sumino? How? The sponsor was completely unharmed. It's simple. Your power isn't enough to inflict even the slightest scratch on me. No, this has to be some sort of mistake. This has to be some kind of cheap trick. It's gotta be Gaku. I never trusted that fuck. Then try again. I won't stop you. I have a special sword. My special sword can cut through anything. You got some balls, B-fucker. B-fucker. I love Takamaru. Let's see how long you can keep up this tough guy act, huh? I'm joining the fray, Takumi. Combined, our power level is like 2 million. We can get them, guys. We need to save Kurara as soon as possible. Everybody. Even if we can't take the sponsor on alone, we can if we all attack together. Brace yourself, asshole. I thought I was gonna have to go into a fight mode, but it looks like they're just doing this little picture thing. Our breaths synchronizing. We all leapt at the spot. Breath synchronizing. In, out, in, out. We all leapt at the sponsor.
Take that!
You blackguard!
You're finished!
Takamaru, Nozomi, Kiyoshika, and I unleashed everything we had on the sponsor. We punched, we kicked, we sliced, we pummeled, we tried every attack possible. We used every last ounce of our strength until we had no energy or hemoanima to spare. However, it tickles. Why don't our attacks do anything? Are you immortal or some goddamn thing? You have the endurance of a wrestler to withstand my body slam. No matter how much we attacked, our opponent didn't even flinch. This was far beyond a matter of strength or endurance. They were literally invincible. We can't give up. We must save Lady Carrara. My fellow warriors, just one coordinated attack and... Enough of this sideshow. I need to give him a special voice, but I don't know what special voice to do. Maybe, should I give him a silly little Mickey Mouse? Should I give him a silly little something? He's big and intimidating, so I can't really do his deep voice, but I could give him a little cute voice. The opening ceremony will conclude with Karara Suzuki's death. There was a cruelty in the sponsor's voice as they pointed to Karara, still hanging in the air. Oh, she's dying.
Please, help.
Guys, I think we might have chosen the killing route because I think people keep dying. Oh wow. The bee sucked out her hemoanima. Her body was rapidly turning black. Was the swarm of bees draining her cryptoglobin?
Lady Kurara!
I did go back in time to save people, but all I've done is kill different people. Like, sure, we saved Nozomi, but Gaku and Karara and Eito are all dead. Oh, well, I killed Eito, so I gotta take some credit on that one. I personally killed him. Things happen. Once they sucked everything out of Karara, the bees dropped her dried up husk on the floor. No! Karara! No, this can't be happening. Lady Karara can't be dead. Don't give up yet. Let's take her to the revival-matic. Nozomi, Moko, and Kiyoshika lifted up Karara's corpse and left the leisure lounge. But... how pointless. How can a body be revived if there isn't a drop of cryptoglobin left in it? How pitiful that she would die before the game even began. She's ruined my schedule. I suppose I'll simply have to postpone the start of the game until tomorrow morning. Return here as soon as you're awake tomorrow. Oh. Can you guys, tell me the most evil mascot you know? Like, the most cartoonishly evil character? Because that's the kind of voice that I want to give the sponsor. Sire. Oh, NSFW jokes are fine. Whether or not I will read them out loud on the stream, up to me. And might I remind you, there's no point in trying to escape. That guy from Speeders. You now know what happens if you refuse to play. There was nothing we could say. We'd be killed instantly if we tried to resist. Never had any message come through so clearly.
Bummer! Karara got the opening death scene! Must be nice. She died with so much drama. But it should have happened to me. Well, whatever. The game starts tomorrow, so I'll have plenty of chances to have a nice, gory demise. I wonder how everyone else is gonna die. Who's gonna kill me? There's like so much to look forward to.
Darumi's eerie yet strangely innocent cackle rang out across the silent leisure lounge. Save your progress? Yeah. Yeah, I'll save my progress. I might as well. I just keep saving over this file. It is what it is. Okay. Day 26.
Ding dong! Bing bong!
Hi, Siri.
Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 26th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay. It's morning. Good morning. I barely slept last night. I woke up over and over again, seeing Kurara's face when she died in my nightmares. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. But right now we're too weak. We can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. For now, we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. Play the game! Oh my gosh, another hydrate! Time to hydrate! Glug, 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 glug. They wanted us to come back to the leisure lounge when we woke up. Another hydrate? Hydrate, hydrate. More hydrate. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I hurried off to the leisure lounge. On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale. I think that's because she doesn't go outside, Takumi.
I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Kurara, she's gone.
Kurara, I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later, okay, Takumi? Yeah, I promise I will. It's just me chugging dew. Chug, 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 chug. my duometer going crazy. They're not gonna get away with killing Kurara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all gonna play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just had to push through all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi was barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. My friends tell me that I'm gonna get diabetes all the time, and I've accepted it. I know I have a couple friends with diabetes. I know about all the contraptions. I'm okay with my future. But also, if you're made of sugar, you need the sugar to live. Otherwise, you'll die. And that's where I'm at. Because I came back here to protect them and grab a hold of the future where we can find happiness. I create my own happy future. Has killed 4 people. Okay. At last, I present to you the rules of the invader hunt. Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. Yeah, just bring me back with the rave automatic. The rules are exceedingly simple. The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do, I want to find the perfect voice for this guy because he seems like a talker. I'm going to have to listen to him talk and talk and talk. And then he's going to take off the helmet and he's going to be like, no, hey guys, it's somebody that we've known for a very long time. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in
Actually, that's pretty good. I'm actually killing that. The names of everyone in the room were shown on a screen being held up by 2 bees. Aw, Darby's at the top. She ranks so high.
One round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
Executed. Kurara's death was proof that this was no bluff. They could easily kill us all. Wait! I have an idea! Oh wait, never mind, I have a bad idea. Never mind, I wasn't thinking of anything actually. I'm so stupid. Okay, so in my head, I was like, wait a second. Kurara wears a mask, and when they killed her, what if she was the one inside the suit? Bro, they took off her mask. They killed her face out. She's... okay. Yeah, okay. That idea led nowhere. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. I'm glad we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but...
If we're just hunting invaders, then we just need to keep fighting defensive battles, right?
That's the same shit we're doing anyway.
Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of the school. You will not receive any points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many.
We can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. So we're being forced to fight outside the ring then? It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this. But what happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes when the place is empty, it's the end of the line.
All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense after all.
So my voice acting type, because like I don't get cast as every character, obviously. Usually what I get cast as are people like older sisters. I'm a lot of older sisters. I'm a lot of young mothers. Mothers of royals, mothers of children with destiny, and I do a lot of robots. Hello, welcome to the operating system. I am a robot. I do a lot of stuff like that, and then I do a lot of surprisingly little girls somehow. I don't know why, because I always just do little girl auditions just because I like them and I think it's super little fun. But then I get cast as them and I go, that sounded natural to you? Sure. Whatever the casting director wants, the casting director gets. Oh, and office professionals, so like coworkers, somebody like anyone that you would find in an office, an HR manager or whatever. Actually, I just got cast as the love interest vampire in a thing, and I'm like, this is actually super cool because I'm not often a main character or a lead. So I was like, ooh, I get to be a lead. Wowee. You thought I was sultry. Thank you. Then we can't stray too far from the school.
If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring.
So we need to hunt at a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens. But how are you gonna track how many invaders we hunt down out there? You're not counting on an honor system, right? Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers.
These bees will count your points.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. These bees will count your points. These are my the beekeepers, the keepers of the points. My Takumi voice. My Takumi voice is just my voice. Because here's the thing. I can't do a voice for a main character because main characters talk way too much. So if I'm doing any, I could do Hiriko's voice because talking like this isn't hard for me at all. I'm just doing my normal voice, but in a lower register, like whatever. But like any kind of exertion voice, like if I had to do Darumi's voice for hours on end, I would ruin my vocal cords. So I always just do main characters as my own voice because, and here's the reason why, I played Dramatical Murder in my living room with my friends, and we all got assigned characters, and we all played it like live and voiced all the characters, and it was so much fun. But I was voicing Aoba, and I gave Aoba this most awful fucking voice. I call it the Aoba voice. Gaku kind of has the Aoba voice. The Aoba voice says,
These bees will count your points!
I gave him this awful, nasty anime voice. It's so fucking bad. But then I did that for the entire game, and I think I aged 5 years. My voice aged 5 years from doing that. Bad decisions I've made in my past. Ato's voice was, it was sort of like whenever you kill invaders, they'll count the points and report them to me. I was doing him something down here like this because I wanted him to be kind of that shy, introverted guy with the air in his voice, but also he has a really good heart, so he got his upward inflection at the end of his sentences because he's just such a good dude. It turned out not to be a good dude, so then when he turned evil, it was more like this, and then I was like, oh man, he lost half his personality because I didn't know he was gonna be evil. Anyway, in other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. Guess running away isn't going to be an option.
And last but not least, the most important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool.
A rather tyrannical one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us?
Don't worry. I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately see as if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. In other words, they won't hurt us so long as we do what they say.
But you're the one who enforces these rules. Like Ima, I couldn't think of a good voice for Ima, so Ima's just my voice, but with a fucking attitude. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse.
I intend to run this game as fairly as possible. Otherwise, things would be very boring. I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that.
There's no way we can trust them. But we're in no position to argue.
Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategies on your own. Doing is learning.
The sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, Assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby
Welcome to Last Zest Academy. Without so much as a moment to prepare, the game was on. But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. I decided to go back to my room to prepare to leave the school grounds. The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in a school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we come across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drones wouldn't collect our bodies and the Revive-O-Matic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die. And if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we could look after one another to keep each other alive. We'd need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. I decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone would want to team up with me. Him approaching everyone. Actually, no thank you. For some reason, when I went out onto the roof, everyone was already there. There was no sign of Darumi or Hiriko, but almost everyone else was there. Takami. Oh, everyone. Great timing. I just figured out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. That we should work in teams, I mean. We were actually just deciding the teams.
In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting.
Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each name, the members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. And the second team is all of the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping up by gender would make sense.
What we're worried about is Yugamu, who's nowhere to be found.
He's a boy, but it's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kira Fuji and Miss Magadori, as he's done up until this point.
But if we put Yugamu in Team 2, then we should put Hiroko in Team 1.
Miss Shizuhara is very strong, so we were discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weaker team. Preferential negotiating rights? This really is like a sports draft. I think I hesitate to call myself the leader because I do think that I lost some of my trust when I killed a man. By the way, what team do you want me in? Did he not just say the boys? Do you not count as a boy? It would make sense if I was in the male-centric team, but Nozomi's not in the male-centric team and I'm a big old simp. You have to play alone. Nobody wants you. I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. I didn't kill him. It was the sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Mariko. They destroyed Sire too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Aotsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game?
No way. You've got to be kidding.
But And whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed. Do us all a favor and get out of here.
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
So you know the guy that does the good morning and the good night announcements? He is like the guy that recruited us to defend this academy and everything. And before he died, after the main character killed Ato, he said, "Wow, this guy is so awesome. He traveled back from the future and he killed the traitor and he saved my life. So he's your new team leader." And he just declared this and told everybody else. And everybody else was like, "What the fuck? That's no leader of mine. Why the hell would I listen to him?" But half of the people said, "Yeah, sure, that's our leader." So he kind of got the leader bestowed upon him, but he kind of didn't. So I don't know.
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper? It stung, but I couldn't argue. It was true that I had the common denominator in all of the deaths so far. I came back to the past and immediately killed Ato. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encouraged everyone to join with me. And because of that, Carrara died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Carrara would still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her back. Lady Carrara back. Give Lady Carrara back to me.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
Kyoshika drew closer to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kyoshika, no! Moko put herself between us and embraced Kyoshika. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But... No one had to swallow your sorrow as a part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kyoshika understands. I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurara died. But she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. Why are there no teachers in a military school? So another fun fact, you know the moon? I have to start here. Do you know the moon? Okay, well imagine that their moon has actually been a civilization this whole time where everyone on Earth was evacuated to except for them, and they're all being used to be the last defenders of Earth before the invaders take over Earth entirely. So the moon is an escape pod, but it's not a moon, it's like a weird ship. Hi, welcome. A lot of crazy stuff's going on. I can't tell you about the bees right now, but you will be finding out about the bees. They're watching us. They're making sure that we kill people. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. All I ever wanted to do was make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you offed Ato. Sheesh, this whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. Sorry, but you're on your own. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Karuo by my side in the TRC, and my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. But then, I thought of something. That's right. Hiroko. I saw Hiroko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to second to last Defense Academy. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. I can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. Oh yeah, that's exactly what they say right before you find out that that's the person who is the mastermind and the killer. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hiroko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hiroko's room. Ding dong! Hydrate! Oh boy, here we go! Ugh. Oh, glug, 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 glug. Okay. I was praying as hard. This is the hydration stream. I think everybody just likes my Mountain Dew. Okay. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hiroko, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait. Just hear me out, please. You're not about to try to tell me the word of God, are you? Hello, have you heard about the good word of our Lord and Savior? No. Hello. My name is Takumi. I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So, you're already very low popularity. I'm gonna start this over. So, your already low popularity has now hit rock bottom then. It hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yeah. At this rate, I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hiroko. There's no one else I can trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believe that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hiroko. But I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please. I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. Yugamu? Is it Yugamu? You do? Just then. Oh yeah. I love her. I kind of don't even want to do the translations, but I will do the translations for anyone that watches this on YouTube later, because I think sometimes people just turn this on and don't actually watch the stream, they're just listening to it for the story.
Arf, arf. AKA, get lost, Takumi. Mistress Hiroko is all mine.
Darumi?
He's mine. All mine.
Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl.
Don't be mad at me, Mistress Hiroko.
What's going on here? Why is Darumi barking? You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. Come to think of it, Darumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. I guess she was already a dog at that point. I have a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her.
Go away. No boys allowed in the Yuri zone.
No boys allowed in the Yuri zone. I love her. I love this. I love this whole game.
She's all mine.
I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Darumi. I guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine, I'll play by myself. Oh, Takumi could have phrased that literally any other way, and it would have sounded better. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own too. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. Ah, damn it. If only I was born a girl so I could experience Yuri. Well, guess what, Takumi? This is where my trans Takumi headcanon begins. I'm kidding. Why does he stand like that? That's so funny. Stands up. There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall. Hey, I was wondering if you would team up with me.
How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or be hunted? Huh?
Were you... Oh. Huh? Were you waiting here so you could laugh at me?
No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I have added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt wherever it pleases you.
They're pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this?
Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away for my amusement.
Okay. Here I romance the diver. Yeah, I don't... It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find invaders as close by as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I couldn't defeat them on my own. I sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsor's bees were tailing me. It must be here to count my points. Here, oh, this is my personal bee. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? I'd fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? I took a deep breath and steeled myself. Yeah, literally, this is his strongest version of himself. But I will say, because he got the fire baby, everyone else's powers have increased, including the invaders. So it's not that our powers increase so much that we can understand the invaders' language. The invaders' powers increase so much that they can speak English now. Yeah, so basically when he came back, everyone's powers increased, so we should literally all be equals and everything should be the exact same amount of hard as it was in the last run. But I didn't write this game, I'm just playing it, so don't ask me. This time I leapt out in front of the invader.
I killed Victor, but he respawned. Forgot you had that.
Boing. That's me leaping out. Boing. Battle start. Okay, let's see how fast I can do this. Annihilate all enemies. Easy enough. And I only got one person, so it's not like I have to choose anything too difficult. I'm just gonna do my side slash here. One side slash here. One side slash. I wanna do it. Damn it. Yeah, I wanna do another side slash, but I wanted to slash it this way, but whatever. Wait, no, this will move me. I wanna move, yeah, that way. Okay.
Alright, let's do this.
Go here. Get these guys, I guess. Sure. Then I go here. Impact stab. Impact stab. Here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, sure, my turn. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Okay, just kill this big guy. How many? Oh, it would take me 3 turns to kill that big guy, so I might as well just keep doing this. Take out all those guys. I'm gonna do another side slash. Here. Yeah, we'll do one here. Sorry, I'm big, stupid, dumb, big, stupid, dumb, big. There. Okay, let's do this one. Then an impact stab here. Oh, God. Sure.
Here we
Sure,
go.
whatever. Okay, enemy turn. Go for it. Ouch, ouch. Okay, I gotta do it this time, otherwise I'm gonna die.
Not there yet.
This is my last chance. Actually, I'm gonna stab you first. Stab you too, though. So then I'll get my extra turn there,
I'm not done
and
yet.
I can do my side slash over here.
That's it.
1,
That all you got?
2, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
It's all right.
slay, and then a side slash here. I don't even have to use a special. I don't even need my special. Boom. Oh, I don't like the use of wave 1. Welcome back. I'm out fighting invaders by myself. Oh, when did you leave? Did you leave before or after Darmy was a dog? I was already exhausted even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. Okay, so basically, Hiriko, mommy Hiriko has made Darumi her dog, and Darumi is like,
Riff, riff, riff. Get out of here, girls only. Yuri, this is the Yuri zone.
So Darumi is a dog, and they're doing something. If we come back and see Darumi on a leash, it is what it is. But I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points. Not to mention, oh, and everyone else said they didn't want to be on Takumi's team, so he's out here fighting all by himself. Everyone hates him. He's such a loser. Invaders drawn by the sound of fighting were showing up one after another, and they were beginning to surround me. I prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Okay, we're gonna do this fast.
Let's
Me,
go.
side slash. Me, side slash. Side slash here.
Ready when you are.
Actually, I have special attack. Azure Blitz. Want to stun me? Want to stun me? Maybe I should save that for last. Okay,
Let's
hold on.
do this.
Side slash. I can do one here this way, one here this way. Yeah, sure. Okay, sure.
All right, good to go.
That's something I can do. Then we'll do one down here this way, I guess. Oh, wait, if I go here, can I get more? There we go. That's what I want to do. Then I can do one here. Yes. Yes.
Got it.
And
Let's
then I
do
can
this.
do a side slash up here. Side slash here. Oh, I only have 1 AP left. Ooh, it is what it is. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay,
Say
next
when.
we're gonna do one of these.
Ready when you
One
are.
of these. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. One of these. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right.
Then
Good to go.
one
Got it. My turn.
side slash here. And
I've
a
got
side
this.
slash here. Boom. Okay, got him. New enemy approaching. Oh my god, I have to keep doing this. Ah! No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in until I was completely surrounded. Who do you think's gonna jump out and help him? Do you think that we're gonna get Darumi and Hiriko coming out to save him? They were just mooks, but there were too many of them. They were just mooks, but there were too many of them. My stamina was at its limits. Who calls them mooks? Are you a New York gangster? What's going on?
I wish I wasn't alone.
No, I love side slash. You cannot convince me to stop using side slash. I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that there wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die. Without anyone ever knowing. Just then...
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Whose voice is that? Yugumu? 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 I heard a voice and turned around. Oh my god, it's not just Yuri. It's also Yaoi! Yaoi!
Of course. Showing
You
up
guys, this game
uninvited,
has
but
everything.
sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage. What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too?
Blackboo, I love your Yuri and Yaoi little icons. What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here
We
too?
can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Our breaths synced up as we began to clean up the swarm of invaders. Dude, I still have to do this fight. Yeah, I knew they weren't gonna skip me past this fight.
My
I
turn.
know I gotta use side slash. What do you mean over relying on side slash?
Take this.
There's one way.
Let's go.
I must. Side slash. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right, ready when you are.
Side slash. Actually, let's see what you can do.
I can't wait.
You only have twisted. I guess your sacrificial viper takes out too. So I guess you could do this.
Stinks, doesn't it? Time for me to move.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good.
I'm good to
And
go.
just keep on going through these guys.
Stinks, doesn't it? Such time for me
And
to
let's see
move.
how many we can get with your twisted whip. Actually, your twisted whip can't get a lot of people. I only have one left. Ooh, I can hit 3 with Takumi if I take out one.
How about this?
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, they verify with the bees. So the bees follow you and they watch you and they have your kill count.
I won't give in.
In some weird way, the bees are doing all that. What the heck? What the heck? Why did they move in this formation? Whatever. What the heck? Okay, let's trade places. Can we trade places? Can you go over here? Yes. You go over here so you can get out all these stupid little bad guys. Okay, and then you go over here so you can get all these stupid little bad guys.
It's spirit time.
Okay, now you can do an impact snap. Oh my god, I can't reach him. Oh, I can't reach him. Oh, fuck me in my life. Oh no. Oh, I don't care. Whatever. I'm just gonna take this big guy and then we'll let him have a turn. Okay, it means you can have a turn. Use your special. No! I just...
We'd better fall back.
Did I kill him? Wait, I killed him off school grounds. Oh, wait. I maybe have to start this one over.
I've got this.
Because his special attack will stun him is the thing, and then I won't be able to use him for another turn. So I can definitely use his special right now. I was also thinking about this over just passing for allies. I did win, but did I kill Yugamu? Did I kill Yugamu? Maybe I did. They said that killing your ally is S-rank behavior, actually. Is that all of them?
Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well fought, Takumi. You are in quite a predicament considering it's the first day.
I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right. I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt.
Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. I was looking for your supple body.
It wasn't?
Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people is one of my specialties.
Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me?
Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I am not going to eat you, alright? Although you look plenty delicious to me.
How could I not be wary of an assassin? Yugamu Omokage. Yugamu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask, why are you following me?
I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be the one to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. It is toxic, Yaoi.
Why is everything you say so creepy?
Well, that's the long and short of it.
He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Is this a decision? Do we get to decision? He's offering to form a team? It was all I'd ever wanted in my isolation. But why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kyoshika or the others?
I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone. But going in alone is too risky.
Toxic Yaoi and Dominatrix Yuri all in the same chapter. We're so lucky. We're so blessed. I love this game. I'm so happy.
So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be just the thing.
Is that really the only reason? It made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized. But if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever.
Well, will you join me or not?
What do I do? Should I team up with Yugamu? Oh! I will have chat vote, but I am outvoting you. It's almost like I don't care what any of you say, and I am teaming up with Yugamu regardless. But please, You may try to convince me within the chat. Your vote does matter if you can convince me. Present your case. Welcome to court. Present your case. I can be persuaded, but Toxic Yaoi is extremely convincing. Of course we're voting for Toxic Yaoi, thank God. Yes, okay, we got 2 yeses. We got 3 yeses. I think we're going with it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ba-ding. Yes, team up with Yugamu. Very good, full send. It's my BL future. Well, you're stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yugamu's hand. Whether he could be trusted with... I shook Yugamu's hand. For some reason, it was really wet. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with Yugamu.
I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Wanna try for the best couple award while we're at it?
He loves him so much. Are we gonna get killed by Yugamu because we chose this? I don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Okay, Takumi. Deny it all you want. We're not a couple. We're a situationship. While Yugamu and I were trading quips. Trading quips? That is so flirty. We heard it. Boom! I never played Danganronpa, but is this how it's like? I would love to tell you no. I would love to say, oh no, Danganronpa is much more serious and they don't joke around like this. But Danganronpa is very much the same. And Danganronpa is really funny. I think there's a lot more implication. Like here, they're just outright saying, like, they're saying the words Yuri. They're saying the, best couple, whatever. They're outright with it. But in Danganronpa, I think it's more, we're strongly implying it. Where you're giving people underwear, you're getting people's underwear as a gift. When you, okay, sorry, hold on. Well, I have a little ADHD. I don't know if you guys noticed. But in Danganronpa, when you max out the friendship with somebody, they give you their underwear as a gift. So, like, yeah, you can do some weird freaking shit in that game. Anyway, what the? There was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook, but it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like...
I sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible power is present nearby.
Yeah.
Don't tell me commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just the 2 of us wouldn't be enough to deal with a commander.
A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi.
Right. We cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. Actually, I will say I have shared underwear with my friends, but it's only because we're all forgetful and forget to bring things on trips, and then it's like, I got an extra pair for you. Fear not, friend. And then...
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Yuriko? My 18th invader kill! How have you been treating them?
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else? Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly.
I love them.
Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
Worn but clean? I think that counts me points, like they weren't dirty.
Oh, my Mistress Hinako! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah.
Those 2 are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore, they're just straight up massacring every invader they see.
It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them.
Something feels off, though. Hiriko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? She hadn't joined any defensive battles before this and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat.
The euphoria of finally being able to take a part in a killing game has likely unlocked the latent potential in her hemoanima, making it bloom.
That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Oh, sorry.
Why the gripe? Potential is logic defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. Maybe go to my room. They've all likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway.
Yeah, we've already earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. Where? Okay, so this dude in the mask, where is he staying? Does he like have a bedroom? Is he chilling out? Or, what's going on with him? We checked the leaderboard.
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying.
Hey, we did really good.
For a long time to come. I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today, and I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
The first round of this game will last until day 35. Whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival was more important. And besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
I'm also surprised they got so high, but the other people, like, they were avoiding battles and stuff before. And I think they might have just been, like, organizing the teams and not actually out there fighting seriously. Or actually, you know what? When you're sharing all of those bad guys between 2 people, each person individually scores a lot higher than if you were to approach a group of bad guys with 5 people, because then everybody else is getting less invaders per person, you know? Anyway, let's stop talking about math.
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be Takami's fault, I'm sure. Specifically because I'm going to make the decision to kill people. This whole slew of messed up shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent-free in my head anyway. What a day. The constant fighting and stress of possible death has strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Care to explain what you're doing in my room?
Yaoi. It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies, partners, bosom chums. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip.
Join your own hips and get out of here.
Come on, bud. Humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game's more of a marathon than a sprint. So we gotta come up with a long-term plan. Playing it by ear the whole time's bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths.
He makes a very good point. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet?
Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams. I'm obsessed with him. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game. Oh, that's what you call it. Discussing strategies. That's what the kids calling it now. In the days to come. No, that is fully a gay man. That is a gay man.
Heavy soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I don't know if you saw in the first 100 days, but in the first 100 days, we see the commander of the invaders take off their mask, and Gaku goes, "Oh no, she's hot!" And then we see the boy on fire appears to everyone, and Yugumu goes,
He's hot.
They had the same reaction, but different people.
Ah.
Bedtime already? Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed.
Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room.
Oh, Takumi. Throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all. How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out. Now. Oh, I'm so glad we chose the BL route together, you guys. After chasing Yugumu out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could let my tired body recover, but... Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me. I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you offed Ado. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Their words from this morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? I came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days. Day 27.
Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi.
Yeah, ready when you are. On day 2 of the invader hunt, we went out to explore the city again, to earn points by hunting down any invaders we can find.
Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock.
I turned in the direction Yugumu mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building like he said.
I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi.
Pussy boots? I gotta get me a pair of them. Sure. Yugumu had clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand... My feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. What was I doing? Why did Yugumu propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There were so many things on my mind, but...
Come on, Takumi. Time to sound the death knell for them.
I didn't have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now. Battle! Battle start! Annihilate. Oh, enemies. Okay, easy enough. Kind of this information here. I'll do a little sacrificial viper here. Oh, there's a guy over there.
Let's get to the killing.
Ooh, we'll do a little sacrificial viper, but do it this way. Oh man, I can't do it that way. What the heck? Fine.
Stinks, doesn't it? You wait, I'm good to go.
Here.
How about this? I can't wait to
Again.
experiment time. Such a beautiful. Let's get to the
Fours? Why am I
killing.
hitting fours? I mean, I won't complain. I guess, yeah, I can hit you again. Sure. Okay, go for it. Go for it, enemies. Ouch, 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 ouch. Why did that guy die? I don't really understand this game. I'm just vibing.
My turn.
Oh no, am I gonna have to do a side slash? No, I'll do... I don't know what I want to do. Maybe if I... Actually, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up here. Oh wait, I can't go up there. I can't even... What the heck?
I've got this.
Okay, that takes out that guy.
Time for me to move.
You need to do Twisted Whip. You need to do a Twisted Whip somewhere with all these bad guys. You can't even move because there's too many enemies around you. What the hell? It just sucks here. It just
How
sucks.
about this?
We just gotta try and do our best.
I can't wait.
Okay, now we can do this. Let's go here. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Can't reach. Can't reach. Whatever. We'll do this stupid shit.
You make a
That
lovely
gets rid of a
I'm
lot
good
of
to go.
them. Then we can do.
Let's do this.
You can't move, can you?
Let's
Can
get
you
to the
move?
killing.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do this. Sure.
for ya.
Enemy gets a turn. Okay, sure. I don't think it's his body part. I think it's like a.
Can't wait.
Oh, I still get to attack. Cool. I think. Oh, it is his arm. He has like. Oh, he's stretchy. He has a stretchy knife. I thought it was just like a sword on a string, but now I'm looking at it.
Say when.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Side slash. Yeah, side slash.
I won't give in.
And you twisted whip this way, and then
never
I can
thought they'd be
twisted whip
this
this way. There we go. Now we got everybody. Yippee! Wait, one end. How many waves? Is it like every day I'm gonna have to do these stupid little battles? Did we get them all?
It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. Invaders approaching at 3 o'clock.
New enemy approaching. Okay. They just keep coming. They keep coming. I prepared for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Okay.
Let's do this.
What, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do. We're gonna do side slash.
Here we go.
I can do my special. I can. It will allow me to do my side slash.
All right. Let's do this.
What I do is rogue blitz. How many people can I get inside this? And then I just have you to defeat the rest. Let's go.
One
Let's
last
go. Okay.
Time for me
So
to move.
now you can go up here. Damn, you can't do shit actually. Here,
This hurts. Let's get to the killing.
then here. Move forward to this, yeah.
Time for me to move.
Here with here. Yeah.
Does this do it for you? Let's get to the
Here
killing.
with here.
Time for me to move.
Okay. There's another guy on the other side. Ow. I didn't even see that dude.
I'm good to go.
Okay, then we're gonna bring you over here. Kill that dude.
Let's
and
get to
then
the
do
killing.
your little twisted whip down here. Boom. Okay, done. Wait. What kind of assassins do you know? Oh, well, he's an assassin. It's just part of the career field. You dislocate your arms and throw your arms across the floor. The fuck are you talking about? The assassin being able to brave through the pain and do things like that is a common trope. Your forger, do you have something to tell me? Fighting outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here.
You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance.
I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. I want to see you sweat, Yugumu. I want to see you sweat.
I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down, now would I?
Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible?
The secret is your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work.
Mundane work?
Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work, to be repeated without much thought of physical strength.
So basically, I psych myself into believing it's nothing? Does that really work? Anything more concrete, like a better way to move my body or something?
Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There's nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. Pretend the act of killing's the most boring job in the world.
Just dull, repetitive work. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try out Yugumu's suggestion. I crept up to an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Without entertaining the fear that threatened to well up in within, I quietly lifted up my sword and brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work, something that had to be done. No need to think too much about it. I went after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work.
Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you.
An aptitude for killing? Me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. It might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious and my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything.
Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life.
Later in life?
You'll understand one day.
How much older is this guy than me? I thought we were the same age. You'll understand when you're older, kid. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I wanted to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another 15 before calling it a day.
Nah, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points.
But I was just getting the hang of it.
And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, if we keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that?
Them? Just as I was wondering who Yugamu could be talking about. Over here. This'll be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers. I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. I quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble.
I feel like I'm starting to use my hemoanima better. Not even a commander can stop me now. I think.
Confidence is the name of the game, sister dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds. Don't start getting carried away, you two. Thinking you're invincible because you learned a thing or two is the best way to die in a battlefield. You little chicks can just stay beneath my big strong pinions for now. Pinions. Onions. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'm gonna protect y'all with my life. The name of Takamaru Yakashiji. They're hunting here too? Takamaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well. Ugh! Why does fighting invaders at the academy seem much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive. And all that blood. Oh, so much blood. The feel of that invader I just took down still lingers on my hands. Ugh. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. Oh, I think the big one's coming. Why didn't I bring any barf bags with me? Lady Tsubasa is about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can do to give her in place of a barf bag? Alas, necessity knows no decorum, Lady Tsubasa. Heave into my sheath bag if you must. Are you sure? Are you sure, Kyoshika? Isn't that the Holy Jumonji sword's pajamas? The Holy Jumonji sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. She'll. You're telling me that Kyoshika and the Holy Jumonji sword is also Yuri? Wow. No, I also think Yugamu is the same age as Takumi, and he's like, it does look like a shirt a little bit. It's got little unicorns on it. That's so cute. Anyway, yeah. Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. The rolling stopped. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourselves. We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another's what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partners to get ahead in the match. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. You know, everyone asks such good questions. Answer? I don't fucking know. Takamaru was desperately trying to protect Eva and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Nozomi and I think it's maybe like a consideration thing, like it's inappropriate to puke in front of other people because then they'd have to see your barf. It would be like pooping in front of other people, they would see your doo-doo. Like the implication that you would be like, let me shit in this bag. Anyway, Nozomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. I could feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right. I've been alienated. What I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would never be for me.
You look like you're in a lot more pain now than when you were fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours.
I left the place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. I got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood to do anything, except lie upright on bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling. Ding dong! Bing bong.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
That's crazy.
Well then, good night.
Good night, Egg. I suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me. Sorry, but you're on your own. I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Like I'm being punished just for being alive. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. We had a barbecue. We set up festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? How? As I was agonizing over this matter, ding dong! Is that my boyfriend? Maybe he wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Although I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk, it wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. I got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Hiroko? Good. I was just about to kick the door down. What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? I'm jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association with me. Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else? Including you, right? You think so? Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down. It wasn't Hiroko's fault that I'd almost been killed. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hiroko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. Should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. She took out a box that she had been holding under her arm and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation? Open it. I think you'll like what you see. I took the box and gingerly lifted the cover. Inside was a decapitated head. What? It was the dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait. This bee. Isn't this one of the sponsor's bees? You killed it? I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Carrara was killed to secure one. As a research sample. What sort of research? You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiroko talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now. We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the 2 weapons they wield. 2 weapons? The bee is the first. The other is the suit that they're wearing. That spacesuit thing? Yes. I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power. She was right. We attacked the fellow with all of our might but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached to it. How confident are you of finding something? My research on the suit is already in progress, and I expect to discover its weakness in the very near future. Really? However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about that bee or the identity of the sponsor yet. And you're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower? Something like that. So, are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor? If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. But there were some things that were bothering me. If you wanted my help, why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Then you wouldn't have had to come over again today to do this. Where are your brains, Takumi? Try to remember what my exact words were. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication. That I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead. Oh, sorry. Guess I couldn't see past that big bush you... The way I thought he was gonna say couldn't see past your big bush. That big bush you're beating around. Hiroko, if you don't stop beating your bush. I've been nothing but You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. Not our minds in the gutter. When I was alienated, you didn't try to take my side. Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything. Yes, I do think I could have handled that better, but can you blame me? I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now. The person I am right now? It sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time or place to pursue it. The Takumi Sumino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Do you think she's also from a different time period? Someone worthy of my trust, however. Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Eito on the night of day 2. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. That created some doubts in me. I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. That is why I've been assessing you from a slight distance. To see whether you, the person you are right now, can be trusted. It was starting to make sense now, like why she wanted to come with me to Second to Last Defense Academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. I couldn't find any definitive answer to my question. Until that day, when the game sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Carrara. You were the first to attack that unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
My tears threatened to spill over to spite myself. To think there was someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else. Okay, you were called the Grim Reaper by Kako. I don't know if she's representative of everyone. There. I said it. Now are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer. I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me. However, you know I want nothing more than to do just that. But I'm already in a team with Yugamu. What should we do about him? He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of that bee. He may not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation. That's where your leadership abilities come into play. Leader... what? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. I love that sprite of her with her hair floating in the air. That's so cute. Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead? The bisexual four-way. This is WLW MLM Alliance. You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing. Aren't you the owner of that dog? Excuse me? You expect to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days? I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn this situation around. Defeating the invincible sponsor of this game. It sounded impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiroko of all people, somehow it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope that had lighted up in my heart. Save your progress. Yes, let's save progress here. Woohoo! Day 28.
An alliance? Sure, sign me up.
Yugamu agreed to join the Anti-Sponsor Alliance so readily I almost felt disappointed. That's it? You're not gonna think about it a little more? We're going up against someone virtually invincible, you know? It's a risky gamble that may very well end in our own deaths.
The same amount of risk we're facing if we continue playing this game, right? We may not end up in last place during the first round, but what about the second? What about the third, the fourth, and so on? We'd be completely worn out by then. Would we be able to drive away any commanders who chose to launch an attack during that time? Either way, our strength will be slowly sapped away. Exactly. None of the others have noticed yet, but we're standing at the crossroads of destiny right now. Either we break free of this situation either by defeating the sponsor, or get slowly tortured to death as the game drags on. So you can imagine how grateful I am to Hiroko for taking the lead and revolting against the status quo. The thing is...
His expression darkened.
I have one major cause of concern with this alliance.
What's that?
Hiroko's current teammate, Darumi. She's made no secret of how much she loves killing games. Hard to believe she'd be sympathetic to our quest to put an end to this game. You know what I mean.
I'm sure Hiroko will find a clever way to hide it from her or something. She said as much last night. But what does Darumi think about this plan? Killing the sponsor to end the game? She might get mad because she loves her killing games so much. I'm keeping it a secret from her. She's merely my in-game partner. That's all. I was never going to let her join the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
Incomprehensible. Why even bother teaming up with her in the first place?
I'm sure she has her reasons. That she won't reveal even if pressed. Because she loves her. Love. Girls love.
Ah, yes. Femme fatale. Thy name is Hiruko. Not that I approve of allies keeping secrets from each other.
You speak for yourself.
Point taken. We'll put Doremi on the back burner for now. So what exactly are we expected to do?
Good question. Our top priority is to earn as many points as possible. The plan immediately falls apart if anyone in this alliance gets executed in the first round. Stay in a rank that safeguards you from that outcome.
Understood. Safety first.
Basically, focus on the hunt in the morning and anti-sponsorship alliance activities in the afternoon. Your role in the alliance is... I want the anatomy and abilities of this bee to be thoroughly analyzed. This will primarily be Yugamu's job since he's so good at dissection.
Good. You mean fabulous. I'm dying to get my hands on those bee remains already. By the way, what's your role?
Takumi, I want you to investigate the identity of the sponsor. Focus on whether they're an invader or not. How exactly am I going to do that? Look up books in the library or something? Horses for courses and all that jazz, right? Best person to ask about invaders would be an invader herself.
So Ava then?
Yeah, Hiroko passed me the key to the cage in the courtyard and said she'd leave the interrogation to me.
You think she'll be cooperative? She's a former commander we captured and imprisoned. I doubt she'll betray her companions so easily. I know. Let me tag along. I'm quite the killer torturer if I do say so myself.
No, you can stay far, far away from her. And wipe that drool off your face. It wasn't easy for me to build some semblance of a friendly relationship with Ava, and I wasn't about to let this lunatic flush that down the proverbial toilet.
Acknowledged. I'll follow Hiroko's general directions as instructed. That means going out there to earn some invader points right now. You ready, Takumi?
Yeah, ready when you are. We took our weapons and went around the attacking the invaders loitering in the ruins. This game keeps going on and on. I applied Yugamu's advice from yesterday about treating the killings as mundane work. Lifting up my sword quietly, kill, 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 and bringing it down nonchalantly. It's just work, I keep repeating to myself in my head. Detach yourself. I don't know if this is a great mentality to adopt. It's just work. Detach yourself. I'm so scared of where this is going. It's just work. Oh, we're gonna it's just work ourselves into being a killer. No, that sponsor isn't one of us. When I asked Ava about the sponsor's identity, she flatly rejected the possibility of them being an invader. Absolutely impossible. I can stake my life on it. You must have solid proof to be so sure. The proof is the strangeness of their abilities. If they were truly out of ilk, they wouldn't be using blood-sucking bees to fight. What do you mean? Bees are taboo in your religion or something? Not the bee, the blood-sucking. The absorption of the... Absorption in a Russian accent. Give me a second. The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments. Divine blood? Meaning the cryptoglobin running in our veins. Absorbing cryptoglobin was prohibited. That reminded me of something similar I'd heard during my previous 100 days. Hemoanima, or cryptoglobin was it? Absorbing cryptoglobin is a taboo of the highest order. Which proved that the sponsor of this game couldn't have been an invader, since they absorbed Kurara's cryptoglobin. First of all, if the host were one of us, why would they organize a game to hunt down their own kind? Yeah. Good point. Yeah, I made her Russian because I didn't have any good voices for her anymore. I ran out of voices, so I was like, I'm gonna make her a shitty Russian accent. It didn't make sense for an invader to urge the enemy to hunt down other invaders. However, this did complicate matters. The more characters they introduce, the more voices I run out of, and the more I have to like scratch my brain and go, what else can I do? What else can I do? If the sponsor was neither Special Defense Unit nor School Invader, did that mean they were an unknown third party? By the way, Tokumi, if you don't mind me asking, Ava suddenly changed the subject. Remember that favor I asked for the other day? Did you bring it for me? Bring what? God, he's so forgetful. You know, my mask. You promised that you would bring me my mask. Alright, she did ask me for her mask a while back. Please, return my mask to me.
Huh?
Your mask? The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. My people highly value our masks. We consider them a part of us. The mask was really important to her, as much as I'd like to give it back to her right now. I'm sorry, Ava. I'm going to have to go back on that promise. You'll have to bury your face for a little while longer. Why? Why are you being so mean to me? She grabbed hold of the cage bars as she protested, tears welling up in her eyes. Exposing our plain faces is as embarrassing as walking around outside without clothing. Do you enjoy humiliating me so much? I can't do emotion in Russian. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Power through. This is prisoner abuse. Wait, calm down. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just the timing's not right. What do you mean the timing's not right? The mask is a symbol of your identity as a commander, right? Wearing it will make everyone realize that you're also a target of the invader hunt. As a commander, Ava was most likely one of the targets of this game. Her death would likely result in a lot of points. If anyone realized that, she was bound to be murdered sooner or later.
Hey!
I can't give you back your mask in order to keep you safe, that's all. I can protect myself. I am not known as a hero among my people for nothing. But you can't use any of your powers when you're inside this prison. You'd be like a sitting duck. But... Look, you have to just accept it. I'm not about to sit around and watch you get killed. You're not getting your mask back no matter what. Ava looked entirely unconvinced, and it seemed like she was about to protest again, but... This is awful. She sighed deeply in what sounded like a resignation to me. Hey, cheer up. Once the game is over, you can have your mask back, okay? A maskless life isn't that bad once in a while. See? No risk of heat damage to your face. Oh, I love that sprite. I love that sprite of her. Look at her face. I'm very sorry. She ignored my encouragements and apologies in favor of glaring at me through half-lidded eyes.
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me?
Huh? I thought I'd been imagining things. Did she just whisper something really out of character for her? Ava? Sorry, can you repeat that again? Did I hear you calling me useless? Do you have a problem with me speaking the truth now? I can go on, you know.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot! The enemy of all maidenkind! Downright pervert! I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
Ava had done a complete about face. What could have transformed that sweet, docile lady from just now into this sharp-tongued witch? I'm guessing these are your true colors, huh? Yes, I am done playing nice. I know I won't be getting anything out of you. This is the pits of the pits. After all that hard work, I didn't even get to see a glimpse of my mask. Why don't you just give it back already? The shock of not being able to get her mask back made Ava burst into tears. She had been putting on an act this whole time. I was astonished by the fact and annoyed by her hurtful accusations, but... What am I supposed to do now? I couldn't muster up the anger to chide her as she wept sadly. She was likely mentally strained from the stress of being held in the middle of an enemy stronghold. No wonder everyone hates me. I quietly left the courtyard so as not to agitate Ava any further. After that, I returned to my room and organized the information I'd gotten out of Ava in a notebook. And then, once night fell, Yugamu was in my bed. Ding dong! A bing bong! I love her
Hey,
talking
soldiers,
me off.
It's time
You
to hit the
dirty
hay.
fucking pervert. I hate you.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Fuck you. Fuck your clothes.
Well then.
Fuck your mom.
Hey, good night.
So they're in my room. The bedtime announcement played. By rights, we should all be turning off the lights and jumping into bed right now. But the alliance meeting shall now begin. We take turns to share our findings of the day with each other. It had been decided that the anti-sponsor alliance would be holding nightly meetings in my room to exchange information starting from tonight. You start first, Takumi. Learn anything new about the identity of the sponsor?
Huh?
Yes, according to what Ava told me, I shared the results of my investigation with everyone about how the bee could not have been a weapon of an invader, that blood-sucking was taboo to the invaders, so the sponsor couldn't have been one since they sucked Kurara's blood. In conclusion, it's quite likely the sponsor is an unknown third party unrelated to us or the school invaders. That's all from me. We're already having enough trouble with the invaders, and now there's a third party. This is highly displeasing. Be that as it may, I must commend you for a job well done. That was a remarkable work for a person of your intelligence. Oh my god, she called him a dumbass. Thanks, but can I get something other than a backhanded compliment once in a while? I'll work on it if I feel like it. So that's a no.
Allow me to go next. After dismembering the dead bee and investigating its anatomy, I made several discoveries. First of all, the bee was modeled off of a type of parasitic wasp. A horrible species that parasitizes the bodies of butterfly larvae and feeds off their innards. Basically, that bee was simply a scaled-up version of a parasitic wasp. There's just one major difference between this bee and an actual parasitic wasp. Bees and hornets usually use their stingers to inject poison into an enemy's body. This giant bee, however, uses it to suck stuff out. Like a blood-collecting device of sorts. It works more like a mosquito stinger.
We all saw the bee use it to suck the blood out of Kurara.
Yes, and she was drained in a few seconds. A testament to the strength of its suction. But it does bring up another question. The body of the bee has nowhere to store the blood it sucks. So where did Kurara's blood disappear to?
Maybe it was warped to another place instantly.
It's likely that's what's happening. Maybe it's designed to transfer all the nutrients it sucks up into the sponsor's stomach.
It's almost like the boy on fire would need extra cryptoglobin, maybe. Not me suspecting the boy on fire. In other words, the sponsor's using the bees to consume cryptoglobin.
Just a hypothesis.
If that turned out to be true, it would mean the sponsor absorbed Kurara's blood. The thought of my friend's blood being used as food sparked an intense rage within me.
And that's all I've got. Let's hear what Hiroko has to say now.
Yeah, literally, where are our bees that follow us every day? No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Any progress on that suit the sponsor is wearing?
Maybe the bees can't follow them into their bedrooms? Or maybe they only follow them when they leave the school. Yes, I'd venture to say there's been some major progress. Much more than I initially expected. I may be able to get my hands on a spare suit worn by the sponsor in the very near future. There's a spare suit? Yes, and I've almost pinpointed its location. All that's left is to refine the coordinates. Hiroko previously said the sponsor's invincibility came from that suit. If we could secure something similar, wouldn't that make us as invincible as well? Where is the spare? We can look for it together. No, that won't work. I'll search for it myself.
Why? 3 sets of eyes are faster than 1, right?
Because I'm the only one who can find that place. Something terrible beyond imagination may happen if someone other than me discovered it. So don't even try. Understand? Her assertive tone made it clear that there would be no further discussion on the matter. Something that could cause the usually placid Hiroko to get so worked up had to be extraordinary.
Okay, I'll respect your wishes, even if I don't understand them.
It's for the best.
Moving on, what's the plan for tomorrow and beyond?
I need you two to continue your research. We're having a dire lack of good information right now. Don't forget to keep earning points in the game as well. Stay in 6th place or higher. Also, avoid situations that may end up with you dying to mere minions. As usual, we're going with safety first. If you accidentally die, I'll bring you back to life and kill you myself, Takumi. Why only me? Because if anyone will screw up, it's you. I'll be fine. Yugamu's with me, and I'm not that bad of a fighter myself. You should be watching out for yourself. You were the first to die last time. Please, are you talking to me? I'm much stronger than the Hiroko you knew. Darumi and I can take out a commander or 2 by ourselves.
Darumi, huh?
Yugamu's expression darkened at that.
Hiroko, I just don't get it. Why would you team up with Darumi of all people? I'll be brutally honest. The fact that your team doesn't sit right with me.
Oh my god, no. No. He's a lesbophobic gay. No. Not the gay man that hates women. She
loves her killing games. I can't imagine she won't at least try to sabotage our work if she ever finds out about it.
Rest assured that she'll never find out. She's just my in-game partner. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm talking about the what-ifs right now. You can't guarantee that it won't happen. You really ought to dissolve your partnership with her.
No, I'm not letting her out of my sight. She has an important role to play as well.
Which is?
I can't tell you.
Why not? Shouldn't allies share as much information with each other as possible?
Yugamu continued to question Hiroko about her reason for teaming up with Darumi, but she kept quiet throughout. The alliance meeting ended on a slightly sour note because of that. Day 29. Okay, we're gonna actually chill out. I'm gonna see if I can save it right here. I think I can, yeah. I was waiting for a pause point to save it, but this is where we're gonna save it because I don't want to do another battle, and it's after midnight, like, significantly. So we're gonna save here. And then, thank you all so much for joining the stream! It was a wonderful Yuri and Yaoi filled stream, and I was so happy to have you all here. My name is Manatee, the little board game VTuber, and I see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for our next stream.